Eat at Denny's. No pain, no gain? No thanks. Real strength isn't taking the pain, it's treating it. When there's no pain, there's more gain. Advil Liquid Gel's target pain caused by inflammation, fast, strong.
This race is going to be 10 laps longer than 90 laps. It's going to be 100 laps this time.
It's time to run it. Run it until the grass becomes long, until the edge is tough. Run it again. This is Arby's pulled pork, chopped brisket. This is the juicy result of slow smoking meat for up to 13 hours. And this is you forgetting time exists and getting lost in the sauce. Arby's, we have the meat.
It's Elio turns 51. He's now the oldest driver in the Indy 5. Going to be the oldest driver in the Indy 500 field. All right. Good afternoon. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. This is Chase fan number 9, and welcome to my third live stream of the weekend. Today, the NASCAR Cup Series is racing at Watkins Glen International. It's the Go Bowling at the Glen, or the Go Bowling 355, or whatever you want to call it. As you can see, this race is going to be 10 laps longer than 90 laps, which it used to be. It is now 100 laps long. Stage 1 is 20 laps. Stage 2 is 30 laps, and the final stage is going to be 50 laps. Should be a good race today. Let's see how this thing goes. No surprise, Shane Van Gisbergen is on the pole. He's undoubtedly the favorite going into today's race. Michael McDowell will start on the outside pole in second, and Austin Cindric. Keep in mind, Austin Cindric got his first O'Reilly Auto Parts win at Watkins Glen back in 2019, I think. Yeah, 2019. And he's also won at Mid-Ohio. And did he win at the Roval? I don't remember. But either way, I hope Cindric can have a good day today. It'd be cool to see him win on a road course in Cup Series. Ross Chastain starts 4th, and Connor Zilisch, who's another favorite going into today's race, will start 5th. I hope we can actually see a battle between both SVG and Connor Zilisch today. Hope we can see that throughout the race, and hopefully towards the end, we'll see how everything goes. Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe, and Ty Gibbs round out the top 10. Carson Hocevar starts 11th. And don't forget about A.J. Allmendinger. This guy got his first win at the Glen 12 years ago, so keep an eye out for him. And also keep an eye on Chris Buescher, Tyler Reddick. Reddick's won at 3 road courses. He's won at the Indy Road Course, Road America, and of course COTA twice. So let's see what Reddick does. Don't count him out. Daniel Suarez, he's had a good stretch of races lately, starting 16th. Kyle Larson starts 23rd. My boy Chase Elliott starts 27th. And Alex Bowman starts 28th. I hope they can have a good finish. I hope Alex Bowman can keep that momentum going. I mean, two consecutive top 3 finishes. Man, it's quite something. And at the back here, we got Catherine Legg in the 78. And yeah, should be a good race today. Also, at the end of these stages, depending on how the race goes, we're going to be seeing those pit stops with like 4 or 3 laps to go at the end of these first 2 stages. Hello, Dominic. Welcome to the live stream.
245 miles of mayhem. Stay tuned.
What should I eat? Will this food spike my sugar levels? How much have I walked today? Too much, too little, or something wrong? Is it worth it?
Decisions. Answers. The Libre 3 Plus sensor, along with Libre Assist, helps you predict the impact of food on your glucose, so you can make in-the-moment food choices. This is progress. Try for free at freestylelibre.us.
No, I didn't get a fork.
What's up?
Where?
There's a plastic fork.
Oh, there. Let's see. Hello, truck slide down. Welcome to the live stream.
What's the syrup?
I got syrup.
No, you this one. You're not the open one. What I would do is cut into the pancakes so that it gets in between.
I can just flip it over.
Not to.
You think the U.S. is going to win the World Cup? What? You don't believe in miracles? Valley Ford is on a mission to be the #1 F-Series dealer in Northern California in 2026. Valley Ford has a huge selection of work trucks in stock and ready to get to work. If you're looking for a Ford truck, there's only one place to go. Big Valley Ford, where big is best.
Santa Claus. Media hours.
That's specific.
So we might be reacting to the Watkins Glen race. But just a couple of quick things before we officially begin. A couple of quick things to say before we officially begin. Live stream here today. Posted a couple of videos related to that, and then on Watkins Glen race. They are done with the national. And then we're going to be firing the engines and rolling off the grid pretty shortly. Seaman, as people start to call. By the way, it was his birthday, believe it or not. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is in this cup race at Watkins Glen. We're going to be seeing the higher horsepower package too. So I hope that this will make the racing a little bit more entertaining. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Yeah, once this race is over, you folks are free to judge the higher horsepower package in any way you want. Anyways, hello Connor, welcome to the live stream.
They are viable road course tracks. So perhaps if SVG is not, perhaps SVG is dominant, perhaps one of those could take advantage of. I think honestly the best bet is probably Connor Zillage. See him and SVG are front neck for another. Even though that hasn't really been the case with some of the more trucks. The truck race, SVG was basically driving the shit box that Collision and Farley drove in Daytona. And the O'Reilly race yesterday, which great race. fantastic finish as well. Unfortunately, Jesse lucked it over the last quarter, and Connor Zilla stole the win. But those two right there were shining. It was really, really exciting. But there was no PF portion. Fortunately, going. It was great. It was great. Great around race. Yeah, that is all I've got. We're obviously going to be reacting to the race as it's happening, but also right now, as you can see, I'm wearing my Nets gear today. Crap. My hope for the Nets is a top 4 pick. The worst we can fall to is 7. The worst we can fall to is 7.
And finished 10th here in the last 2 markets. Glen is Ross Chastain.
Row number 3, Connor Zilla, Joey Logano. And in the 4th row, a Ford and a Toyota for Ryan Blaney and Christopher Bell. Here's Josh Sims.
Well, hard to believe it's been nearly 5 years since the last time Ryan Blaney finished in the top 5 on the
There's a possibility that Oklahoma City is literally sniped up.
They won the whole year of Washington last year and finished 6th in the race. So they brought a similar setup with stuff they learned since that last road course race. I felt good about the cars yesterday.
Of course, the Mavericks were in the lottery against it. They're probably going to they may cause some trouble as well. It's probably get somebody next to the flag.
Josh, it has been a tough month for Christopher Bell and all of his fans. He's finished 17th first the last 4 straight races. Talked to his crew chief Adam Stevens, and he said it would be easy to get down right now.
Oh shit, here, welcome to a live stream.
Not to mention, Brooks is hit the lottery as well.
And we keep doing that. Our luck will break, and we will get up there for that win. We have yet to win this season, but they feel good about their chances today. Great qualifying effort in the top 10. Looking for a score, of course.
On row 5, we've got Chase Briscoe. His best finished the 2023 tie games.
Row number 6, he's winning the whole country over Carson Osamar. How about it? Road course winner, AJ Oldenburg. Row number 7, the first of the Hendrick Chevys, that's William Byron. And Chris Busher, who won here in 2024. Here's a look at the highlight. Who do you have to beat, though? Wow. Take a look at this.
Yeah, this all started with that inside wall. But man, we take advantage of it right there. He's in the front bumper, and on he goes to win here at Watkins Glen. What a cool race, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, like,
Like Chris Busher seemingly flown under the radar for quite some time, but that is starting to change. Coming into this race on the heels of back-to-back top 5 finishes, and Watkins Glen, a place where he's at 4 straight top 5.
I heard that engine
win that we just showed, where he went toe-to-toe with Shane Van Gisbergen and came out on top. This team is clicking on all cylinders. The 17 team is doing things right now, and they feel like today, if they can make the right moves to get him a little bit of track position from that 14th starting spot,
$7.99 for a large one-topping pizza when you carry it.
Sorry, guys. I gotta go. How to find the right car for you. Go to cars.com. Look at the car you like. Ciao. Ciao. Find your next possibility on cars.com.
Since SVG was long gone, I was watching Garrett Jones slice and dice his way up to 12th by the end of last year's race to the stands. That was fun.
Let's see here. The Nationals, Marlins are game, Rockies, Phillies, Athletics, Orioles, Rays, Red Sox, Astros, Reds, Texans, Twins, Guardians, Yankees, Brewers, Mariners, White Sox, Toronto Blue Jays.
Here we go.
In the turn 6, a left-hander, downshift the 3rd gear. He stays in 3rd through the short shoot. In the 5th turn, on 7, a right-hander.
Blue Jays versus
now it's long front straight with 2nd gear, 3rd gear, 4th here about that short finish line, half these jobs will be shifted a dozen times correct without using the church unless you shame in this bird. That's exactly right, and that's the point that I want to make clear. All right, road course racing, yes, you're busy using that lever a lot, but it's the damage shift that's so important when you're utilizing
He literally had the perfect weight
that race car down. Nobody does that better than SVG.
He won the ARCA race, he won the truck race, and then he won both late model races at Ace Speedway, including the cars tracks.
Yesterday, a lot of strain in the opposite direction, so a full day's work.
Yeah, Caden Honeycutt won 2 late model races yesterday too, so he technically won 4 races. ARCA trucks, the 2 late models. Can win $1,000 of Busch Light.
Yes, it's mud season upstate New York. Yes, it rained most of the week, but everything was drying out. Look at all that blue sky. Temperatures in the 60s today and mostly sunny. Kevin, one thing I want to point out right now is when that cloud cover came in, the difference it made between sun standing up in that blue race and then that cloud cover being different. Yeah, it definitely made a huge difference.
All right, so this race is going to be 245 miles.
Forgot to mention, next week we will not be streaming. Next week we will not be streaming. I will be at my sister's graduation. So,
What's a mocha for you?
no live race. No live race.
It's a mocha.
Hey, I'll be at 500 qualifying.
There have been challenges on pit road because it's the only place we go where the right side of the car is against the wall. And it's very easy to overshoot your pit because
Oh yeah. Also, we got to keep an eye on the restarts. Yeah, we need to keep an eye on the restarts because we know there were issues. I mean, look at the truck race. Look how many drivers got tagged for jumping.
They built this track, and the front straightaway was between what is now turns 1 and 2, and that's where the pits were. Track was reconfigured some years ago to what we know now, and it's played host to Formula One, to Can-Am, to Trans Am, to a lot of IMSA races here. And here we go with the Toyota Camry XSE leading the field.
All right, here we go. Pace car is going to pull ahead and go down pit road. All right. It's SVG and Connor Zilch versus the field. Here we go. And they're off. Green flag is out, and the cup race at Watkins Glen is underway. Here we go.
And as you come up through the edge, it's very narrow. You want to get things sorted out pretty quick. You door to door, like you see Blaney. I don't know who was on the inside, but that's an opportunity for somebody coming behind you to pounce on you guys. 175 miles an hour for you to race back straight before you dive into the bus stop chicane.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to be side by side. You have
All
to
right.
get out or give a whole lot of room. And what that does, you see a couple cars dancing all over the place right there. Like a 7-car.
Bubba Wallace got the Hardee's paint scheme on his car today.
Gibbs trying to make a spot there, and let's say
Allmendinger looking to the inside, 1952.
Around the outside, trying to take a spot away, and diving into the final corner against Ty Gibbs.
All right, SVG going to lead lap number 1.
Very good road racer, Sindrick. Chastain matching his teammate with Zillich, Logano, Blaney. Where's some of the Hendrick cars? You got cars all the way through the field here. So we're going to have a lot of people coming up and some people falling back. 4 different organizations put cars in the top 10 in qualifying, but you mentioned Hendrick, they were not among them. Yeah, which is not something that
Christopher Bell is one driver that needs to turn his season around right here because the last 2 weeks they said he's finished 17th or low.
They need to
I'm doing looking to the inside of the 19. Also, Brad Keselowski's got, for the first time since his time at Penske, Brad Keselowski has a beer sponsor on his car again, that being Modelo. Oh. 2 and the 1 are side by side. Comes to 88. Oh, 88's looking to the inside of the 2. That's for 4th place, and there he goes. Damn.
All that. Top 3. Best top 3 odds. How did the fuck out? How the fuck do they jump? Wait, where'd the pace? Wait, the pace run is out more.
Damn, Elliott's back in 30th.
Yeah, they are. They were good.
And of course, as always, I have the poll up. I have Chase Elliott, AJ Allmendinger, Connor Zilisch, and SVG. Feel free to pick whoever.
Traditional oval track racers like myself and Glen, we want to get to the middle of the corner and put the gas down. And that just tears up those back tires. A lot of strategy in what they're going to have to do today. So they get this first set of tires off the car and understand with the higher temperature and everything that goes with it as to what that tire wear is going to be. So as you see right now from the Gobona camera of Michael McDowell, as they enter the bus or the carousel right here, Shane Gisbergen is just pacing himself, in my opinion. And you hear how late McDowell is back to the throttle right there, all the way around the corner. He knows as well. All these guys know that they have to take care of the rears.
I want to give McDowell some praise here. Obviously, the Spider cars are getting fast this year. He probably is to the backside of that with most of our already. This is his opportunity to shine. Very good road racer, and he proved that this weekend.
SVG currently leads. But McDowell right now keeping pace.
71's keeping pace.
I've never been to that car. I had the same pair of shoes, especially when I was superstitious. I didn't want anything to be different with how my feet slid on those pedals.
Michael McDowell said in a press conference, I think yesterday, when he was speaking to the media, he said that he's not retiring from racing anytime soon. He's got an extended contract with Spire Motorsports, so he'll be with them for much longer.
Accelerator pedal, and it slides on the pedal so that the top and the ball of his foot stay in the same position all the time instead of your foot having a slide. I like that.
Yeah, and the way that these floor mount pedals, which means the bottom of the pedal is mounted to the floor.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It has a weird flow to the way that the pedal moves, so you have to do something with the pedal
Also,
in the right spot.
I don't know what's up with the Stockton Turn Hauler Trackside Island, but the lead engine has a weird sounding horn.
My name is Daniel. I've been a barista for 8 years, but I wanted to bring my take on real coffee to the community. And my Toyota BZ helps me get there.
See this commercial? The guy was serving coffee out of the back of his Toyota BZ4X.
We know if you grill with charcoal gas.
Was at the 88's up to third now.
Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. With free assembly and delivery of your new grill, along with all the sauces, rubs, and grilling extras, you'll have everything you need for your perfect barbecue. That sounds pretty perfect. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. You know, paying less for less ain't a good deal. It's just less, but when you pay less and you get more, that's a good deal. And that's Straight Talk Wireless. Straight Talk's always been the same price since it started, back in 2009. And they always offer free 5G phones for new and existing customers on America's most reliable 5G network.
Yeah, I saw on the camera. Oh, by the way, I decided to say hi to the Stockton Rail camera earlier today. I was down there to check out what the construction they were doing on that connector track project. Yeah, you can find me on the camera around 10:28 a.m. today.
Bush guy, cold and smooth survival skills.
My watch is broken.
You can tell time by measuring the sun's distance from the horizon. Looks like happy hour. And for the mountains.
Welcome to ladies. That's all right.
Well,
What makes an experience an experience? When race days become race weekends, and race weekends become full throttle memories. So pull up in your camera, pick your favorite spot. First race, 50th seat.
Yeah, the H1's number is 1112.
Every damn second.
Yeah, it's BNSF 1112 and some Canadian Pacific 8825.
You want fearless? Take control. Sprint down the track and get ready for a fight. Welcome back to the Go Bowling at the Glen on FS1. You're watching our aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. Tried, tested, proven legendary. Shane Van Gisbergen has opened up 2 seconds on Michael McDowell. Connor Zilich 6 seconds back in the lead. Ross Chastain 7. And Joey Logano 8 seconds back. The 2 of the top 3 just ran their fastest lap of the race, the Xfinity fastest lap, which belongs to Van Gisbergen at 120.5 miles per hour.
Cars delicious. Almost 6 seconds.
And Mike Shane Van Gisbergen continued speed the fastest car on the track lap after lap, but it didn't necessarily start out that way in practice yesterday. He wasn't happy with it. There was something with the tire that was throwing him.
Well,
the Domino's mix and match.
I talked to his crew chief, Stephen Doran. He said he softened them up for today, and they felt like they had a good handle on it. Didn't have to make any other adjustments, though. Kevin was talking a little bit ago about what he does differently and how he drives.
So far, they're starting to grow on me. I'll have to see them in full service leading first before I can give my full take on them. But yeah, I kind of have a feeling they'll have the same horn as the regular Siemens Chargers.
Ross Chastain has of late 2 straight top 10s here. I thought it was interesting on the pre-race show talking to our Jamie Little. He told the team to make the setup like SVG. He said, let me be the variable the rest of the way. Let me do what I can to make our foreman figure this thing out. So far, Ross has been quiet on the radio. Started in 4th, still currently in 4th. You can tell that the front of the pack is starting to put a gap on where he's at in this last run. Fantastic. We talk about a number of drivers in the field trying to figure out what Shane Van Gisbergen is doing and how he does it differently. Joey Logano is one that's taken it to a whole nother level. Coming into this weekend, he had figured out how to heel toe, committed to heel towing, even when he was using his right foot on the gas and brake, much like SVG does. Started the weekend in practice doing that, but decided halfway through practice wasn't working out quite the way that he wanted to, so he shifted back to doing the standard left foot braking in this 22 car. It picked up speed, qualifying went well, and as you can see, up one position right now, the fifth from where he started, guys. That is working better for Joey Logano right now, but these guys are all trying a number of things to figure out how to get shape back this working.
Yeah, and I think that's what everybody has to do and has been doing. I think it's really changed the way that all of our traditional oval racers think about road racing. And the bad news is they're just not going to figure out a whole lifetime full of experience to go with it. And you know, the things that Shane does. And he can go into the corner deeper when he wants to, as we saw in practice or qualifying yesterday. But it's really that he doesn't go in as deep and uses less brake pressure and gets that roll speed up in the car. Rolls further around the corner to lower that mid-corner speed into the throttle later, so he's shocking the tire less.
Let me ask the two of you, how did it ever work out for you when you tried somebody else's setup or tried to adopt somebody else's driving style?
If I had somebody that was a teammate, and I did, you know, at times, and he came to me at times, especially, you know, the years of NASCAR and Stewart Haas racing, but I was open-minded. I wanted to, you know, put that weight on my shoulders, make sure that the cars were safe.
Just put some distance between himself and the one.
Connor Zillage running in third, 6.6 seconds back on the leader. We were privileged to be able to sit in on his team meeting this morning.
Got a big day today, great opportunity for us. Got to execute all day long. Strategy will be a little bit varying today. You know, it's probably at least a 3-stop strategy. I don't see the 2-stop stuff being a play with the length of the race now, with it being longer and how the tires were wearing yesterday. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Let's go have a great day. Have a good day. Happy birthday, Jimmy. Happy birthday, Jimmy. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Zillage was second in Friday's truck race and won yesterday's O'Reilly race, taking the lead on the final turn of the race from one of his best friends, Jesse Love. 9 to go in stage 1.
Really? That's where it's from?
This is Carson Hoseman. He doesn't follow the scripts. Even Bryce.
Coolest guy come right now.
1 minute flat out. Inches through the wall.
Here, like they're going side by side.
All chaos, full sound. Unapologetic and a hurricane of hell. Yeah. All the way to victory lane. Chevy drivers need a truck that shows up the same way they do. That's why Chevy Silverado is #1 in manufacturer loyalty. So they can go where others won't and always get it done. As long as Chevy people keep showing up, we'll keep building trucks for this.
Well, qualified buyers can get 0% financing on this Silverado or $7,000 in total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Plus, eligible military personnel can get $1,000 bonus cash on most Chevy models.
Bubble your insurance with Liberty and Save Hundreds.
Cut. It's bundle your insurance with Liberty Mutual and save hundreds.
These are fun.
I know they are, but let's focus. Let's go again.
Are they my hair? Stubble and shave.
It's not it.
Bumble and save.
Bundle with an N.
Crumble and save.
Who gave them crackers?
Cuddle and wave.
You know, that's close enough.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, Liberty, Liberty.
These are the faces men make before they shave their bodies with a face razor. So this is what we make. Introducing the new Gillette Labs Body Razor, our safest body shave ever, with a triple protection system, uniquely designed for body hair, with as low as 0% mixed cuts and irritation, so men never have to make those faces again, and can confidently go there. Gillette.
From sauce, dust, Diablo dust and crispy chicken nuggets. No, they don't come in mild. That would make like 0 cents per day. New Diablo dusted crispy chicken nuggets. Only at Taco Bell. Gary Judge and the Yankees. Juan Soto and
45, Riddick. So he just got around the 24, I think.
County's best hangout just got better. The always smooth, easy drinking G-Snow Light. Value is always easy as option. With savings from $5 indulgences for $7 and a lavish spend for $9, including the triple double crunch.
SVG's lead has grown to almost to 5.3 seconds.
Fearless, to Detroit. Sprint down the track and get ready for a fight.
I'm turning in the sledding.
The greatest spectacle in racing is just 2 weeks away. The 110th Indianapolis 500, the world's biggest race. Sunday, May 24th on Fox.
14
laps complete, 6 to go in stage 1. Shane Beck is with 5 seconds on Michael McDowell. He is 8 ahead of Connor Zillage and 11 ahead of Ross Chastain. And this beautiful undulating road race course is beginning to take on a new color, kind of a dapple black, marvelous. Well, we're starting to see some tire fall off too to match that, and this is where it's coming from. Starting to G-scrape these tires off, a lot of marbles on the racetrack, starting to hear and see lap time fall off, Kevin.
Yeah, and it's going to eat those back tires up. We have more horsepower in these cars this year, so that allows these guys to carry more speed in and get to the throttle, and it'll actually spin the tires up off. But what you're seeing right here is it's grading those tires through the middle of the car. And when the rear tires go on these cars, the first thing they want to do is any direction that you're going, very easy to slide. So you just have to slow down and be able to keep the car as straight as possible. And that's why you see SVG is almost a second faster than second place Michael McDowell right now.
The drag racing on board with Ty Gibbs, who has picked up 2 spots. Nobody has gained more than 3 positions. The biggest movers have only gained 3 spots. However, there are some drivers who are going the other way.
Well, this is really when it's going to show up. It's going to start showing up right now. Lap 12 is probably where we started, guys. Almost, Austin Cindric stopped yesterday in practice. He's like, I can't drive it. Well, guess what? Today you can't stop, as we see Austin Dillon already on pit lane.
Larry, what are your options for pit stops in the rest of this stage?
Yeah, Mike, remember the fuel window is 34 to 36 laps, so you could do this race on 2 trips to pit road. But remember what Randall Burnett told that 88 crew that we just saw? It's probably a 3-stop race. I think what you're going to see, remember they closed pit road 2 laps before the end of the stage when the leader crosses the start-finish line. I think this next lap, you're for sure with 3 to go, you're going to see a lot of them come to pit road and do what we call flip the stage. That means they'll have the transition when the stage ends.
Got 4 to go in stage 1.
Yeah, I believe today, as we hear this on Larry, I think that the tires are wearing more than they did last year. I'm super excited to see what happens at the beginning of stage 2 when we have some guys that stay out on points, especially if it's one of these good cars like SVG or somebody, to be able to see how fast they can make up that ground and how these worn out tires refire.
Reddick's on pit road.
Chasing these points when every point is so valuable.
Tyler Reddick on pit road. He gives up, I believe, 15 points to come in pit running right where he started. Larson comes in with him.
Larson's also on pit road too.
And a lot of these guys are, 14th, 15th place back, and they got to figure something out. And try something new. See if they can pass by team guys right after that in the second stage.
48's on pit road. He's the 30.
And here comes the leader.
Yeah, that means they're going to have to go hard because if they don't,
I've been trying to make it home.
Typically, when you come out in these situations, you hope you get in a scenario where you can just ride around.
3 to go in stage 1.
88's on pit road.
I'm
standing in the wind and rain. Michael McDowell's also in.
All right, Larry, now you're watching SVG stay out second, third place. The other cars putting pressure on you. Stay out here and get these
The wheel of the keep on turning.
more stage points for the stage and still win the race. I think he's the only one that can do it, especially here in stage 1. We have already got almost half the vehicles on pit road with 3 to go. It's a track position game. There's no question. You're setting yourself up. You play these races in reverse.
The 17, 42, the 8. They got a bunch of folks on pit road.
16 of the 48 starters did not come to pit road. Most of them did. And here we go with 2 to go.
Huh, that's surprising. Okay, so SVG's coming in.
And the advantage that he had taking being the leader was he could wait an extra lap. But they saw how many cars pitted. They knew that they would be in big trouble if they stayed on the racetrack.
And now no one else can pit because the pits are closed.
Chastain's going to be the leader.
So far, so perfect for Shane. He's going 11 plus 18 laps in this one. And carry all the way into the number 1 box. Remember, a lot of these changers swap the front changer and the rear changer just to keep
And SVG's out and away. All right, so it's Chastain, Logano, and Blaney, and Cindric, first through 4th.
He came in late. He comes out in super nice place. Ross Chastain taking the lead. SVG is still in position to get some stage points. And these stage points right here going for it. No surprise here. Logano not in the playoffs. Chastain not in the playoffs. The battle's going to be on. Very valuable stage points for these 2 cars.
And it's going to be great to see if these guys, how fast these guys can move through the field with those fresh tires, because they are going to be.
SVG's going to cycle in 8th place.
All of the Penske cars stay out.
There he is. He's way back there. All right, 1 to go in stage 1. Oh, yes, I am undoubtedly ready for the Indy 500.
See the different options that you have outside of turn 1 right there, but on that curve, over that curve, on the inside of the curve. And that's the great part about the tire packs is being able to have those options still with the room that they left inside of the outside of the curve and the tire packs that they put down. But Ross Chastain, we talked about him needing to make a day out of this, and they're choosing to take these points right here and put themselves in a spot to make sure that they get something out of this day.
And speaking of days, there were 22 right behind him. I remember yesterday in practice, Kevin wondered, man, these guys are still not on pace. Really turned their day around in that qualifying run, matching the pace of Austin Cindric. He was fast in practice, but that 22 car wasn't necessarily as fast as he was. Made some big wholesale changes and got themselves in position to get stage points right here. Big turnaround.
Yeah, speaking of stage points, Chase Elliott.
All right, off the final corner, green and white checkered flag, stage 1 winner, Ross Chastain.
Ross Chastain earns his 3rd stage win of the season. Ahead of Logano, Blaney, and Cindric's Fords.
All right, stage 1 results are Ross Chastain first, and the Team Penske drivers of Logano, Blaney, and Cindric finished 2nd through 4th. AJ Allmendinger 5th, John Hunter Nemechek 6th, Christopher Bell 7th, SVG 8th, Riley Herbst 9th, and Michael McDowell rounds out the top 10.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. Tremfya can help with remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years. Some have visible repair of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
We're here for those who build America. Those who believe that giving everything we've got today The payoff tomorrow will drive America forward for 250 years to come. That's who you are. You value what we value, and you should pay what we pay.
The WNBA is back, and USA Network is going all in with an epic tip-off league. Tonight, Asia and the Aces come out swinging against the Sparks. Title defense starts now. Then a Wednesday doubleheader. The Aces roll east to the south. LA Rams, Caitlin Clark, and Phoenix of the neighborhood. It all starts tonight at 5:30 for USA. This is the summer to get up, get out, and thrive in San Joaquin County. Spending time outdoors can reduce your stress and increase your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. And this summer, there are many events and activities in the county to attend, support, and enjoy. From baseball games to farmers markets, have fun outside this summer. A message brought to you by San Joaquin County Behavioral Health and Public Health Services.
Here's what we'll say about the road to greatness. Ain't more hits than it sure isn't paid.
Hello. Hello, Mooney Gameplays. Welcome to the live stream.
I think that this is the way that racing.
All the drivers that stayed out will now pit.
I think every week matters, and the winning your in scenario was great. And now, yesterday we saw Kyle Larson come back on the racetrack 84 laps down, and to try to get one extra point possibly as that race ended. He lost the regular season championship last year. And, I think when you start to see those things, every moment matters now with the way that the chase format is.
Check out the all-new Fox Sports digital show Speed with Harvick and Buxton, fueled by Poet. Subscribe to Speed on Fox on YouTube, the Fox Sports app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Now, here's the race for the final stage one. You think points are important? Watch this.
Oh, yeah, they're close right here. You see me down on the inside. Bradley Herbst on the outside. And Bubba Wallace is right there in the middle and just misses out on getting that final point.
Three wide for ninth place.
Brad Keselowski slid through his pit. He is now 35th. And Noah Gregson, remember, we're pitting on the right side. At the only time that we do that this year, and two of the crewmen ran into each other during the stop. So Gregson is at the back. 14 cars did not stop under green. Regan.
Right from the start of the day for Joey Logano was to do what they could to get stage points in stage 1 and 2. That worked out in stage 1. Needs a little bit of turn in that car after lap 3. Stage 1 winner Ross Chastain said overall that car is just too tight. That he felt like the rear suspension was falling out of it by the end of that run because of the tire wear. That's just for both sides of the fuel tank.
Washington here comes in for it. Said he's a little bit too tight overall. They told him he's and 2 and 3 air pressure adjustment to help the issues. 4 tires softer than 2.
Chastain Logano Blaney, the first two drivers on pit road. After the stop at the end of caution 3, stage number 1.
Yeah, I'm good.
Is an ugly reality.
Yeah, I'm listening to music through my earpieces. Yeah, had a pretty good day today.
Trelegy keeps areas open for a full 24 hours and prevents future flare-ups. Once daily Trelegy also improves lung function, so you can breathe more freely all day and night.
Trelegy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed. Trelegy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about once daily Trelegy for COPD, because breathing should be beautiful all day and night.
Every day, there are heroes among us. Men and women who serve something bigger than themselves. They sacrifice, they inspire, and they deserve to be honored in a way that lasts. Nominate a veteran or active service member for the NASCAR Heroes Pass and give them a lifetime of NASCAR. Visit NASCAR.com/salute to nominate your hero today.
Roseville Automall is Northern California's ultimate destination when looking for your next vehicle. With 21 top brands and award-winning dealers, we've got everything you need to hit the road with confidence, all at prices you'll love. Save even more when you shop the large selection of vehicles online at RosevilleAutomall.com. Right now, spring into bigger savings during our spring clearance event. The Roseville Automall, driven to be the best. Lenny Kravitz, live 2026. Lenny Kravitz performing for women filming at the venue at Thunder Valley, Friday, May 22nd. Get tickets now at ThunderValleyResort.com. Lenny Kravitz, live in concert. Visit LennyKravitz.com.
New Sensodyne Clinical Repair is absolutely amazing. When your teeth are sensitive, they need special care. New Sensodyne Clinical Repair creates a protective shield over those exposed areas that can help repair sensitive areas of teeth after 60 seconds. I recommend Sensodyne Clinical Repair.
This is Arby's pulled pork and chopped brisket. This is the juicy result of slow smoking meat for up to 13 hours. And this is you forgetting time exists and getting lost in the sauce.
Arby's, we have the meats. This summer, the biggest tournament on the planet comes to America, and you'll see it all right here on Fox. The 2026 FIFA World Cup kicks off June 11th on Fox and FS1. We're at the end of stage one, the shortest of three stages at Watkins Glen. 23 laps now complete. Shane Van Gisbergen has led 20 of the 23 laps. Ross Chastain, the other three. And Ty Gibbs was eighth before green flag pit stops. Got a big game there. He is now fourth. John Hunter Nemechek's crew was over the wall too soon. He will restart at the back. And biggest movers, the RCR cars jumped up a bunch, along with front row Zane Smith and Noah Gregson and Wood Brothers Josh Berry.
Yeah, you see Austin Dillon up there in 8th spot. Tyler Reddick, we saw him earlier passing for 14th spot. He's up in 6th, so got some new players up in front.
Now remember, Austin Dillon stopped. He was the first driver to pit road.
They fell for it.
Lap 11? Yes, lap 11. Go bowling is part of the festivities here at Watkins Glen International. Regan Smith joined Michael McDowell at the Go Bowling lanes in the infield.
What is this?
They got to celebrate everything that makes bowling so popular, whether you're bowling with friends, family, or even with NASCAR drivers.
There was a
I like bowling. You do? Goes hand in hand with a good cold beer.
I think Chuck looks like a good bowler, don't you?
hero.
Eric Almirola had Go Bowling on his car during his time at Stewart.
Side by side again. Michael McDowell's the only driver here that had any luck in staying with SVG in stage one.
So Kyle Busch is up there too because of the pit strategy.
He talked about how disappointed he was in his qualifying run, how much confidence he had in his race car. He's fortunate to run. Started 15. I'm interested to see.
All right, time for the start of stage number 2. This one
Let's find out.
is going to be 10 laps longer than the first. No. It's going to be 30 laps longer than stage 1. No. Oh, no, it's going to be 10 laps longer than stage 1. My bad. All right.
Over 3 wide into turn 1 back at 6th place.
Yeah, these are, you saw them out there cleaning the track a little bit, but this is really when those marbles come into play. You have to run side by side through some of these corners.
That is a very good point, Kevin. Those marbles we saw on the outside, when you're too wide, you have to run through them, and it takes a while to clean those off your tires. It's not just a corner or
Ty
two,
Gibbs is up there.
sometimes even a lap.
Yeah, if you get all 4 tires up in those marbles when it's real, we see some contact right there with Cole Custer and Carson Hosen are more contact in the back. Zane Smith in the 38, Kyle Larson, you see him.
Larson is still in trouble.
He's still struggling.
Larson's,
Here comes Blaney way to the inside.
Larson
shaking the car back and forth like he might have a tire or wheel issue. Boy, those marbles.
shaking the car back and
Yeah, good point.
could be those marble.
Typically, you would shake the car around like that if you thought something was wrong, but with those marbles, and now he's still stuck in that second lane. No matter how they clean it up, you're still collecting all those marbles.
The first 9 exiting the bus stop single file got a little gap, but the rest of the field was able to pick that up back on the return.
And once again, Daniel Suarez is running in the top 10.
Pressure on McDowell for second.
Yeah, and I feel like McDowell and Van Gisbergen want to be patient. I'm not so sure that Zillich has that same patience in him yet, knowing the expectations and everything that go with him.
Bottom of the screen, Kyle Larson roughed up Brad Keselowski.
Brad Keselowski's stacking up the field.
He's a hindrance.
That's 30th place.
He's off. He's stacking up behind him everywhere.
Chase Elliott getting the.
SVG
It's not good.
Media availability earlier this weekend. If you get the marbles, it could cost you about 3 seconds a lap for as many as 3 laps before you got those tires cleaned off again. I think you might see a move to the inside for Zillich right here. I wouldn't want to pounce on him as fast as I possibly can. Trying to make
Also, yeah, you're right. That strategy that Chastain pulled. That strategy that Chastain did by staying out, yeah, you're right. It was a good strategy to help him win that stage. And just like that, Connor Zilisch up to second.
I like that McDowell let him go. If you're going to get past, don't you want to do it where it's going to take the least amount of add to your lap time? Yes, sir, and that is a good point. But I also want him to go up there as that young rookie, put pressure on that guy that I'm having trouble with, SVG. Let him run his tires off.
Well, you got to go up there and get a good measuring stick on where you are, right? Like, where is he better? Be close enough to be able to analyze his car and say, okay, he's better through the center of the corner. I don't have as much grip. Am I going to fall off when he is? What do I want the pace to be? I don't want to just sit back here and ride, or do I? Do I want to take his experience and not let him know what I have to keep him from making his car better?
You start to see a little bit of what I thought we may see and alluded to earlier in the show with Gibbs, Toyota, Reddick, Toyota. They have been making more grip week in and week out in 2026 than most cars. I think you're starting to see them inch to the front. Team Trackhouse first, second, and 19th right now because Ross Chastain took the alternate strategy of staying out to win the stage. And we'll see how long it takes him to get back into contention, or if he can. He's been to 18.
And that's what I want to see. I want to see how these guys can get themselves back through the field with that tire advantage. We think that the tire advantage is going to be bigger than what was last year, and I think that's definitely showed us that that's the case. So Ross Chastain having 3 laps fresher tires, 4 laps fresher tires than some guys. It just depends on when they hit it, but it's definitely going to make a difference, and especially when we get to the end of these runs.
Without a second, lady thirds. Dominator fifth.
We're watching that Larson Keselowski dust up, and look at how many spots they each lost since the restart.
SVG will still get stayed.
Back in 36th place after all that sorted out.
You see Nagano right there. He's also one of those cars that fit in. Connor Zillich right now putting some pressure on our leader.
Connor Zilisch will have to put some pressure on the 97.
NASCAR's current best road racer, versus NASCAR's working phenom, and they both drive for the same team.
Sarah Benzino. Brandon Coley.
Again, Ty Gibbs about to pound in 71.
You mean DeBlancy out of my LLC?
They actually sold the twins' name.
Yeah, like stadiums did. Kids are so expensive these days. Here comes.
Oasis Breeze 10 and Star.
You 10? I'm your man. You do business with me.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
What's stress? The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think. Nothing stops Ram. That means we deliver knockouts. Boom. We don't just ride the ball. We are the ball. We're light duty. Heavy duty for heavy D8s, hurricanes, and Hellcats. And we're backing up with America's best powertrain limited warranty. We're U.S. We don't let Lincoln, NASCAR, winning Ram. We're never going to be something we're not. Because nothing stops Ram.
Welcome back to Papa John's. I'm hand stuffing this mozzarella to make our epic stuffed crust pizza. Hey, we're making you an epic stuffed crust pizza for $13.99. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
The Bar and Bar. The county's best ham. Just got better. Here's the living story with the always smooth, easy drinking Keystone Light. Portland exhaust is a pipeline between driver and machine. That stadium concert sound absorbs into your chest, your shift hand, your soul. You are in the zone, fully connected with a rolling jet that breathes fire.
Oh, look, I'm bottomless. Just like bottomless apps for $9.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's right, you can get bottomless mop sticks, fried pickles, and so much more for you and all your bottomless friends. Bottomless apps for $9.99 only at Bijan's.
All that Friday. That name on your shirt, it means something. Because Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance.
AJ Allmendinger, Christopher Bell, Logano, Larson, they're all stuck back there.
Play like it.
Again, Doug? Parents need to stay over there.
Sorry, no.
Also, get your little buddy.
No.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
The engines roar. The crowd screams. And the day is set to perfect. Celebration of life, liberty, and pursuit.
Connor Zilch is
That's why we stand with pride and reverence to celebrate the men and women whose sacrifice and commitment makes our
Zilch has gotten closer to SVG.
Coca-Cola, NASCAR salutes.
That is the best breakfast in town right there. Best been there a long, long time. Good food. We're in the Go Bowl at Glen, stage 2 of 12, working 12 of 30 laps. Shane Van Gisbergen has led all but 3. The 3 laps after he pitted under green, surrendering the lead to Ross Chastain, who won the stage. Chastain, when we last checked on him, was in 18th place, and that's where he runs right now. As Van Gisbergen and Zilich are 1-2.
Yeah, Mike, I've been looking at the data on Van Gisbergen in the 97 and 88 as far as throttle, brake, shift points. They pretty much are overlaying. But when I look at
Caught a glimpse of that drone that's getting those aerial shots.
where Van Gisbergen has the advantages, especially from the middle of the bus stop off. He gets through it, he gets off a little better than Connor Zilich.
You know what, though? I am impressed with Connor Zilich. I know they're in the same equipment, the same race car, but he is keeping him on. If that's a 99
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's
They have been right there, but Kevin, you know as well as I do, the closer you run to that race car, the more you wear your stuff out.
Yeah, everything gets hot. And I think that's why you're going to see Connor Zilic dip out right here when you get to the straightaway just to try to get a breath of air every once in a while. Sometimes you'll do that to make the guy think that you're looking inside, but I'm not so sure that those types of tricks aren't going to work on that 97 car of SVG. Regan?
Well, you see the Connor Zilic running in second place right there. This is almost a perfect scenario for what he and the team wanted for today. The goal was to get in a position to where they could be behind Shane Van Gisbergen and follow him, figure out exactly how to pace these tires in this Cup car, which is different than the cars that he's been running up until this point at Watkins Glen. Right now, he's just told the team that, yes, I am managing my brakes, I'm managing my tires. They've been on the radio continuously. And when you think about the pressure that 88 team is under to have a good performance today, they told me all that matters to us is to make sure Connor is having fun and the rest of the
What?
You're down with all the, you know, the leader?
Yeah. Yeah, I can get rid of those.
Identified a number of areas we can get better at. And one of those is setting up the car a little bit better. They did 2-3 in the past. Came over the radio at the end of that first one. So once again, he was just 2-3 to make the moves that he wants to in this race. The team also reminding him that this stage, 5 laps longer, preserve his
The fact that fewer people voted for SVG in my poll is wild. I mean, between Zilish, more people pick Zilish more than SVG.
They were able to apply that here. The car so far so good, but it did get some damage on the left front down into turn 1 earlier. The crew checked it out. All looks good. They made an air pressure adjustment to help them out.
Yes, Jamie, there's Reddick in fifth, and they lost today. Now we're starting pit stop under green, which was at lap 15. Now, fastest through the bus stop. Look at these times. On average, of the laps that we have run under green, Van Gisbergen with a 10th on the field there. McCallum and Gibbs fairly close, but as you've been saying all day, Kevin, there's his advantage.
Yeah, well, that's SVG's advantage, but it sure looks like we found one of the most important sections on the racetrack based upon the running order and fastest bus stop times. They're identical.
48 drivers, all still on the lead lap. We're running lap 14 of 30 in stage 2 of 3.
This is my first movie. I'm excited. You like my stand-up.
You're gonna love
What's
this.
that?
Are you sure you can handle a month with the girls?
I'm the top salesman at the dealership. I got this.
Hi, Dad. The door's locked.
The window in the back will crawl through that. The more chores you do, the more perks you get. I'll get 2 weeks of underwear.
What happens after 2 weeks?
We'll throw this out and start over.
The toilet's clogged. I'm on it. This gives me a week's supply of cupcakes.
That girl.
The breadwinner, PG Get the Date Rate. Special ticket price now available. I've doubted myself more times than I can count. Heard every opinion. Read every headline. But when you're surrounded by the right people, you learn it's about more than just racing. It's about why you're racing, who you're racing for. And when you realize that, you take control of your sport.
Are you one of the millions surprised by rising prices? Well, AT&T just raised your rates. You have rights. I'm not entirely sure what they are because I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a charming British actor. But I do know this. Right now, bring your phone to T-Mobile. They'll give you $400 plus pay off your phone up to $800 when you switch. And with T-Mobile's price guarantee on their experience plans, they won't raise the price of your rate plans for 5 years. Join T-Mobile and I guarantee you won't look back. And that's a guarantee. Am I saying guarantee too much? I feel like an actual lawyer. This is Arby's quarter-pound pulled pork and chopped brisket. Both are smoked slow for up to 13 hours.
They toppled that gold statue.
Magic. Although there is a lot of smoke involved.
Arby's, we have the meat.
The time of the season for love.
Is your roof leaking?
Are your headlights too bright?
Can ants read?
When you bundle home and auto for 24/7 protection, Progressive handles all these worries and more. Because there's always more worries. Always.
Hey, bending down and touching your shoes? Here they are, new Skechers Aeroburst running shoes. They're fast. Plus, they come in hands-free Skechers slip-ins. You'll go from zombie to zombie.
Skechers Aeroburst, scary fast.
At the end of the day, we're all chasing something. Imagine what we could do with an all-electric vehicle that gets you. Toyota, let's go places.
Next weekend, NASCAR heads to Dover, home of the 2026 All-Star Race. The Truck Series kicks off the weekend Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern on FS1. On Saturday, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series will hit the track at 4 p.m. Eastern on the CW. And Sunday, the Cup Series All-Stars will battle it out for $1 million at 1 p.m. Eastern on FS1.
At Watkins Glen, 17 laps out of 30 in stage 2. The final stage will be 50 laps. With Shane Van Gisbergen out in front of teammate Connor Zillage by about the same 0.6 of a second. That has been. Now they've just gone through the inner loop, is the official name of what we call the bus stop. That's what it looks like there at the end of that back straightaway. And let's look at our two leaders and use our postcard to compare them there.
Yeah, and what you're actually going to see is Connor's going to have a little more straightaway speed down here. Might drive it in just a little bit harder before he hits the brakes right there. But you see just a little bit more roll speed right through the center, right there. A little bit lower, pointed better in the second half of that second left-hander, and that carries all the way to the carousel. Gains of a car length pretty much every lap.
One thing that excites me, though, is what we're seeing out of that rookie Connor Zillage. He had the excitement. We all heard the hype. And anybody who was at SVG, the hope was it was Connor Zillage, and he's proven that today. If that SVG slips one wheel anywhere, it's going to be there for the taking. It's keeping him honest for sure. Well, what would it take to beat SVG today? We asked Tim. There's yesterday.
I think it's going to take a perfect day to win on Sunday. It's not easy to make mistakes and still win the race. You see it with Shane at the road courses all the time. He doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't put himself in silly positions. You know, the challenge of going out and trying to beat him is one that I really enjoy.
And Connor Zillage leads a lap here today. It will be his first in the Cup Series. Here's his radio. No pressure. The next car is 5.5 seconds behind him.
And Michael down 5 seconds.
Puts a little bit of a damper into SVG's plans because I think when he has somebody pushing him, he has to run a little more pace than he probably
caution.
Now,
caution is out. The first
there's.
cause today.
It's that.
There is debris.
It's a huge piece of debris.
Well, looks something has obviously blown onto the racetrack. Not sure where it came from.
Well, we can show you.
Let's see.
Oh, somebody's canopy or part of a tent area went awry.
Wow.
We're not
That thing.
anymore, so
Damn, that thing flew. Hell of.
that was like one of those wind tornadoes or something that threw there.
Look at that. It balls onto the track.
There's a solar
Wow.
center not far from here where you can go fly gliders, but yikes.
Imagine seeing that thing fly up in the air.
I think there's a waiting list for Sunday.
When it's uncontrolled despite topical treatment, relief itch fast with clear skin that lasts. Nemruvio blocks the signaling from IL-31, a switch that triggers key symptoms of eczema. Do not take if allergic to Nemruvio. Serious reactions may occur and severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take.
Hotel and show package 2,000, starting from 2,000 per person. Assumes 1 room and 3 night stay.
You know, that's too much.
Ticket and hotel 954. That's for 3 nights though. 2 to 4 night stay, Cameron. Hotel ticket down to 645. That's a 3 night stay, Cameron. 2 to 4 night stay. Oh my God.
This grease is gonna be hard to scrub. Nah, it'll be a wall in the park with new and improved Dawn Platinum. It removes 99% of grease
That's on Saturday and Sunday.
And with the new Easy Port gel, there's less mess. New Dawn Platinum.
Okay, well, I think we should just want to do the truck. Oh my God. Okay, nice.
Together to honor those who gave their all, preserve our way of life. Men and women we honor, serve, and died for liberty. When faraway lands, they were returned to our cemeteries, where
Right.
hearts received their broken bodies. It is a solemn reminder of the cost of freedom and all we can do if we remember.
Yeah, you have to do a 2 night stay. You get there first and go to the next day, and then you spend the night again, and then go home. You follow? That's why I told you, save some money.
Yes, Mom.
Then you could have afforded this.
Well, I tried, okay? I really tried, Mom.
You could try for the next time around.
It's open. If you're going to flip the stage, you were going to come 3 or 4 laps from now. I think if you want to win this race, you better get now.
Because there's grandstands all at different turns.
They're going to stay out and try to score these
Follow the
points.
seating at different turns.
I mean, you're finding the big made now. Went out to the stage.
So this is 7-7 is 1 room, but this is a 3 night stay. You follow?
And these are the types of moments, if you have another quick caution or something happen, that can totally flip these races upside down. Look at that.
All right, McDowell's staying out.
Hotel. There's reserved seating, and then there's premium clubs, and the add-on. Oh, with a wait list.
Shane Gisbergen put 38 laps today. He said the tires are wearing, but they're not bad at all. He wondered if this was too soon to come, but they said, I think everybody's having a wee.
There's reports suggesting that Lewis Hamilton's time in F1 is almost coming to an end.
Stayed out on track, and we will document this and sort it out for you when we come back.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. Tremfya can help with remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years. Some had visible repair of their intestinal lining.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections.
Today, Sherry Pollux would have turned 47. Sherry Pollux would have been 47 today.
Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
I was a slamming guilty
Yeah.
This is epic.
into uncharted territory. This is not a good place to get injured.
Complicated.
Fair Crimson's Running Wild, only Tuesday on Fox. I'm Greg Gutfeld, and this is season 2 of What Did I Miss?
We locked contestants away from us. Now they're back in the real world, and they have to answer one simple question: what's real and what's fake?
What Did I Miss? New season streaming now, only on Fox Nation.
Oh, so if we need to press it, it's started at 12 o'clock.
Since Roseville Automotive Parts is the service of the people here, always treat me like family.
Yeah, we have to do 2 now.
And we decided to get allergic people, and the Roseville Automotive has the biggest selection of vehicles in town.
I feel amazing driving out of here and confident and happy that I got such a good deal. I just rolled with it. Right now, spring of the fingers are during our spring clearance event. The Roseville Automotive, driven to be the best.
You are invited to the loudest party in Northern California. June 26th through the 28th for the Toyota Sigmark 350. When NASCAR quickest cars return to Sonoma's iconic road course, it's more than a race. It's a one-of-a-kind celebration. 3 days meant for families, friends, and unforgettable moments. Daily weekend passes and gift discounts are available now. Get your tickets at SonomaRaceway.com.
I think that's the moment we've all been waiting for from Hendrick Motorsports as far as the speed to go with. They did a great job at Martinsville. They didn't dominate that race, and then he took control of this race and made it happen. So a great day for Chase. Elliott won 2 races as early in the year as he's ever won multiple races in the season. So could be dangerous.
Join Kevin and the crew every Tuesday and Thursday for Kevin Harvick's Happy Hour. Now, 6 cars stayed on track and did not pit. McDowell, Suarez, Bell, Wallace.
Yeah, track position at Watkins Glen is key.
Michael McDowell questioned Travis Peterson on staying out, and here's what the crew chief told him.
For what? For what? What do you mean who's doing the truck race? All the trucks are competing. Also, Jamie McMurray's going to drive that colleague racing free agent truck.
And no cell bar, and it's going to be about 4 to 5 laps to go. They're going to put the stage and pit with 2 or 3 to go in.
Yeah, that's going to be a.
All right, we're going to restart with probably 7.
Odds are a little against you.
Did you play marbles as a kid?
I did.
Well, it's no fun in a race car at this age. Listen to this radio remix. Well, there you go, and that's exactly what.
Never thought I'd see a caution for, in terms of a debris caution, I never thought I'd see caution come out for.
Redfin Smarter Search Tools. Home is closer than you think.
Yeah, you don't see that every day.
It's the energy all around you.
Their tires up around that bottom groove, and that's the hard part.
We're going to get pit stops done before the stage.
See, this is what a train departing Richmond looks like.
They did have, they did have SPGs.
Yeah, look at all those marbles.
Yeah, they did have a bunch of takers under this yellow.
Those hot tires hit that, and it just kicks right on top of that. 60 tires for a couple laps, and it's like you're on ice. So the Spire Motorsports Chevys will restart first, second, and Hosar back in 21st. As we get ready to finish off stage 2 here. The Tommy Green was 7 to go.
All right. Pace car pulls off. We're going to restart with 7 laps to go. The Spire Motorsports teammates of McDowell Soares will restart on the front row. Here we go. McDowell's going to get the head start. Yeah, those two, Bubba Wallace, Bell, Herbst, Nemechek, all stayed out. You see how? No, oh, wow, there goes the car. Was that the 35? Yeah, it was. Oh, there goes. Oh no, it was the 30. Wrong Monster Energy car. Car Zillishmeyer back in the track. Oh, damn, everyone's going through the. Oh, we got a stack up. Christopher Bell, that's William Byron, Todd. Wow, chaos has already started. We're still green. Yeah, that could have not ended well. Is this tolling broken or is the hard? No, I don't think it's totally broken. I think he probably flat spotted those tires. Bubba Wallace in third, but here comes a 97 too. And up to third. It goes to third. Carl's Jr. Kyle Busch is up to 10th.
You were right on that one line, Clinton. I mean, he's found his way through traffic better than Zillich.
SVG about to take second from Daniel Suarez. And Byron's on pit road.
This field get a little bit different at the front of the pack. And that's Tyler Reddick that's put himself in that spot now.
Look at SVG waste no time doing this. So I saw the 34 of Gilliland go spinning too. Damn, Ty Gibbs took the detour through the grass. Is that Hocevar? No, Blaine. Oh yeah, the 12 did get a P.
That's how these restarts get chaotic when you have tires and no tires staying out. That's where this place can wreak havoc on the driver. And the SVG coming up through Zillich was right in the middle of the hood. Top of the straight, one car missed the stop. And when that happens, you have to come to a complete stop on the straightaway. That was Christopher Bell.
Hey, you saw those two cars in front of him.
First look at that. All three wide into there. He not only missed, he flat spotted his tire really bad.
Yeah, and really,
oh yeah, Bell missed the chicane.
And just hadn't seen that today. Hasn't been able to make his way up through the field. Now, big mistake.
Suarez has fallen to 10th now. He's about to lose another spot to Chase Briscoe.
Battling back at 9th place now.
And those last few replays, I mean, that's really that's middle of the pack racing. I mean, there is contact, there are things happening, people sliding in the dirt. Look at that, Clay.
And just like that, SVG wastes no time retaking the lead.
With the tire advantage as well, but as we saw from yesterday in qualifying, and we've seen as he's going through traffic, he's just able to manage the brakes and drive in.
And Tyler Reddick's just closing.
Coming to the stage in here, will anybody quit this stage? What do you see here? Well, if you're back in the pack, I don't see why you wouldn't get fresh tires, but you're going to have to come this time. The 97 is pretty convinced that 71 is going to quit the stage. He can run one more lap. He can run to 2 to go.
So he's in pit since lap 17. So he's stay out for 30 laps.
There it is. Points outweigh that decision. We're going to stay out. No pay stage points.
Well, both RCR cars in the top 10, something we haven't seen in a while. Pretty much all the season. Byron's still stuck on pit road. Nemechek, Josh Bear. Yeah, Chase Elliott's been running outside the top, below 25th. This is a problem. Byron's been on pit road for 4 laps already.
Did you know that the Federal Trade Commission conducted a study and found that 1 out of 5 Americans have a credit report? Get a free credit assessment today.
This situation from last week to put himself in a better spot to get a good finish.
2 to go. And the pits are clear. So I guess Michael McDowell's not going to flip the stage. Look, the 71 starting to fall. Yep, see it? Oh, wow. Kyle Busch up to 5th now.
Kyle Busch just got to run by McDowell.
And now he's not going around McDowell.
Busher.
Having some strategy work out for them.
McDowell's tires have fallen off.
Keep themselves up there. Kyle Busch, he's had a decent race all day. So yeah, they had a great day going for
McDowell might not even get
RCR's fine. It was a big day for once.
Zilich underneath Briscoe. Oh, no, we got the spot. So Zilich is at least going to get state points here.
All right, final lap, stage 2. Zilich up to 9th place now.
Great flight. Final lap of stage 2.
And once we come back around, we'll be halfway home.
Zilich up to 8th now.
We're halfway.
Squidward on a chair. Sticking on a bear.
The other car that hadn't been on pit road since lap 17 was Daniel Suarez. He's back in 28th as we finish off this stage. Do you see how close he was to that guardrail?
It's getting dicey where McDowell is.
The further that you can get to the right to that guardrail, the more that you can straighten out those left handers and really make that thing line up perfectly.
Briscoe about to go for 9th.
Kosovar apparently is not happy with Suarez.
His own teammate.
Never letting Daniel go again. He can go after himself.
All right, off the final corner, green, white, checkered flag. Stage 2 winner, SVG.
Stage 2.
All right. Stage 2 results are SVG, Tyler Reddick, Ty Gibbs. Both RCR teammates of Dylan Busch finished 4th and 5th. Chris Buescher 6th, Austin Cindric 7th, Connor Zilich 8th, Chase Briscoe 9th, and Bubba Wallace rounds out the top 10. Damn, Michael McDowell fell to 12th place. Well, he can come down pit road now. Yeah, I said it once, I'll say again. Yeah, track position is key at this point.
Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB.
Dylan Busch,
Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
That gamble was
afraid goes global. This is a brand new challenge. National Pride.
Hey, Team Australia, better catch up.
He's on the line.
It really is the best of the best in this way, so
I want the Americans out. Naked and Afraid. Global Showdown. New series.
Thank you, Charlie, for everything you've done for our country. So much love and sympathy to your family.
Unprecedented access to Orlando, Escape tonight on FS1. Chevrolet, serving you drives everything we do. That means no hidden fees, no dealer add-ons, real prices from real people. We're in our line of sales because we've been service first. 99 in Amarillo. We're on speed drive for deals. Chevrolet, buy into it.
Is this the right Tracy size bat?
yes, but your hands are so big. Uh-oh, Xfinity's in the mobile game.
So what was our thing? We've got 5G.
Well, they've got it too. And with 22 million hotspots, it's basically your home Wi-Fi, but not at home.
Love hotspots, valet, bottle service, jack dudes at the door. Run this up the flagpole. Let's go to the club.
Something about to get in.
You stand in the car?
Can I grab the window?
Nah, sorry.
Switch to Xfinity Mobile and cut your mobile bill in half. Plus, try it free for a year.
Chase Chevrolet, serving you drives everything we do. We're number one in the field. Trump's first. One just service Chevrolet. We service all Chevrolet. We never charge you for work. You know what I mean? Chase Chevrolet.
A guy who always stood to his side of the spectrum no matter what, which I don't like. I tend not to trust any political influencers who really strictly identify themselves with one side because they have it. If they build a brand about being a liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican, whatever, then they're automatically going to have a conflict of interest when it comes to the integrity. They will only make content that supports that side and that side only. People like Charlie don't try to sell you information. They try to sell you emotions. They try to make you feel a certain way so that you engage with their posts and back them up. And most of the time, it's usually outrage. The sign says it all. Posts that cause people to be angry have a 27% more likelihood of actually getting engagement. There's an old saying that this goes beyond social media. Look at how trans Charlie said things that are very easy to disagree.
They've done a good job. They haven't been the fastest on pit road this year, but they're only one of 3 teams that have not made a mistake, and they're a good group of guys. Let's meet Team 97.
Brendan Foley, tire carrier. I'm my mom's favorite.
Better Marshall Castman. There's nothing fun about me. I work in accounting. Happy Mother's Day out there in Kimberly. Austin Holland, tire changer. I sold lady shoes before I got into NASCAR. Happy Mother's Day, moms. Sheriff Newsom, you're a tire changer, and I'll let you race some horses. Morrison McFadden, Jackman. I'm fearful of raccoons, so I got those.
Hey, they're doing exactly what we need them to do. Don't need you to be the fastest. I just don't need any mistakes out of there. Just what the doctor ordered. Perfect, guys.
Accounting.
Accountant and a shoe salesman.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we'll see some split stuff go on right here. I think if you're way back in the pack, you may come to pit road and get 4 fresh tires. But if I'm up front, I'm staying out. I'm going to get inside that fuel window, and then we'll make our pit stop.
Look at here. And psych.
Yeah, a little psych job there. None of the first half dozen or so come to pit road. I think that's Bubba Wallace, the first one on the pit road ring.
Michael McDowell's team had been on the wall with 3 laps to go, planning to pit, and then obviously they decided to stay out. Lost those stage points as it worked out there. Tighter to the right-handers and snapping loose to the left. Josh, I can tell you, Bubba Wallace was really happy at that final stage point there. Happy with the car, just 4 tires and fuel for the 23 KB.
Waiters.
Wallace leads along pit road after a Wallace and over race fuel. Zero carbon by ethanol and some fresh Goodyear Eagles. The front runners did not fit, and that includes stage 2 winner Shane Van Gisbergen.
Over the ladies.
Nothing stops Ram. That means we don't run knockouts. We'll just ride the ball. With heavy DAs, correct
James, then hell yes. And we're back in it with America's best powertrain limited warranty with US Spicy Donut Making NASCAR winning brand.
Purchase is 2.9% financing for 72 months, plus $3,500 bonus cash allowance on most 2026 Ram 1500 crew cab models.
Thanks for coming in to talk about the Junior. Of course. Third Braves Women on Liberty Mutual could save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance. Why don't you come sit with us?
Oh, listen, only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 Liberty.
Push Guy, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, take note of recognizable landmarks, like that. What's wrong with going in circles? Different circles, Ross. Okay. Head for the mountains.
Welcome to Vegas.
NASCAR Prime is back. Line 'em up. With the Coca-Cola 600. Nashville and Michigan. Pocono. Finishing huge in San Diego. 5 Cup Series races. NASCAR. It's on Prime. Come on. We are green.
33 drivers are going to split into the eye of a tornado.
Let's go.
Race pick at the Glen with Jaden Corey, Chris Planners, and after stage 2, coming in, 37-year-old New Zealander and 19-year-old rookie were the favorites in this race. Shane Van Gisbergen has led the most laps. But Ross Chastain taking stage 1, it's his 3rd stage win this year, still chasing that elusive first victory. The only caution to come out, other than that, during the stages, was this: the wind blowing a tent that actually got onto the track. I kept waiting for Bob Cockress to kind of sneak out of there with some kind of a scoop.
Yeah, then we saw a little action.
Well, the drivers that stayed out pitted.
You saw contact from Blaney right there toward the suspension up from the back of the 24. He limped it back into the garage, but Shane Van Gisbergen went on to win stage 2.
Yeah, so Tyler Zilich and SVG, it looks like a 2-horse race the rest of the way. Or just maybe Tyler Reddick had a little late race magic like he did on the last road course when he was first and SVG wound up second.
Don't want to count Reddick out for sure. I think you got to keep your eye on Hunter Zilich. And then thing keep in mind here is McDowell has pitted. Tires have made a huge difference. Now, I don't know if he can drive from 25th back to the front, but if we get a long green flag run here, they have to make green flag pit stops. There's such a high amount of tire falloff here. It can make a huge difference, Chris, when these guys decide to pit and how long those cars can hang on.
Yeah, Van Gisbergen has won 5 of the last 6 road courses. The only one he didn't win in that stretch was the one that Tyler Reddick did win. All right, let's go back to the booth.
Thanks, Chris. Here's a look at the inner loop for the bus stop. There at the end of the back straightaway for our aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. Legends aren't born, they're proven. Out of there, squirt into the carousel, right down against the curving. And then head back to the start-finish line. 47 laps to go. And Tyler Reddick has been one of NASCAR's best starters this season.
We're on the final stage now.
Has one of the best pit crews. We've seen that crew gain a lot of positions on the pit road. They'll have that in their playbook when we get to this.
SVG.
There's going to be some strategy on in a big way for this 3rd stage.
And we don't know what that 45 car has, and even that 54 car of Ty Gibbs. Now that they're on the back bumper of that 97 car of SVG, so this is going to give us another measuring stick, and it's not the 88 of Connor Zilich. He fell back to 8th.
But to point out those RCR cars 4th and 5th, that's a good day going for them to bring it home. All right, stage 3, longest stage of the day.
All right, we're going to restart with 46 laps to go. Here we go, back to green. And as we start stage number 3, and SVG is going to waste no time getting the head start.
Everybody's been pretty clean off from turn one today. It's like they're all pretty nervous about those tire packs out there. These guys have done a great job to be able to not tear anything else, not tear anything up yet.
I think that means that tire packs are doing exactly what they needed to do, and that serves a good purpose there. I didn't like when they were going off the track like that. Benny, put the pressure on him. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, when we interviewed Tyler Reddick before the race,
Zilch is running 7th, so he's not too far back.
just a Congo line of cars back here, just nose to tail.
Chastain went after Briscoe side by side, going into the inner loop, but they got the spot. So move Chastain up tonight.
There's Denny Hamlin looking for the cross.
Ryan Preece to the inside. Denny Hamlin. And holds on to that spot. Richard Childress racing both cars in the top 5. Regan.
Well, Mike, things going very well, as you just mentioned right now. For Richard Childress racing the 3-car Boston Dillon. Been pleased with the car since the start of the race. Has told crew chief Richard Boswell such. And when you think back to Texas last week, maybe a little more momentum building for that 3-car. They started in the rear, got a solid top 20 result out of it. And then the 8-car and Kyle Busch, much similar, has been very good all day. A little bit tight early on, but they've been making good adjustments on that car. He's liked where it's at. And that's another team that last week, I know the race didn't end that it wanted to, but Andy Street had mentioned that things went well and it motivated all these guys and had everybody pumped up all weekend. It's showing on track right now.
They've also done a good job navigating the strategy side of this race, right? And that goes back to not only the crew chiefs on that box, but the war room back at home, Kevin.
Yeah, and when you have the speed in your race cars to be able to keep up like this, I think for Austin Dillon, the off-track stuff hasn't been a problem. But really, it's really important to control the message for that 8-car at the racetrack and on the radio, because if they had great performance last week and they've got good performance again this week, you need that to be the story. So great job getting those cars running good this week.
Chevrolet, 3 of the first 5 spots. And Gisberger and the RCR cars at Austin Dillon and Busch. See another name up there that's quietly crept up into there. That's 6th place, Chris Buescher.
Damn, Eric Jones is on the roll. He's up to 13.
He's doing the things that he does best, taking care of business, staying smooth, staying on the racetrack, and not making mistakes. Look at that, 14, 18, 10, 6. Here we go.
Everything he does is quiet, Clint, and he just always gets the job done. We've seen him in Victory Lane out doing the best. Currently at Cup Road Racing, SVG, so he knows. You're exactly right. He knows exactly how to get it done to get to Victory Lane here.
Zill's going for 6th.
Takes a spot away from Buescher, whose teammate Preece is 12th, and team leader Brad Keselowski having a tough day, 37th, but hanging on to the lead lap.
Yeah.
Now, Tyler Reddick running right with Shane Van Gisbergen for the lead, Jamie.
Yeah, and I have both of those drivers, so been listening to both radios under caution. Shane
Well,
Van Gisbergen
Reddick's,
asked his team,
well, SVG is Reddick's Lucas.
They let him know that he was behind him. Reddick, listening to his radio, he said the balance is really good. He said, honestly, I don't know what I can do to be any faster. So, not a good car. It's just a matter of handling it from here. Adjustments for air pressure, and that's it.
43 laps to go in the Finger Lakes region of upstate New York. Shane Van Gisbergen in command.
To tell you the truth, we could take our lead the express. The bragging rights, the bravado. Because all we've ever really wanted is for every Ford driver to feel this.
Today's 3-0
Ever with you grill with charcoal, gas, cullet, or griddle? We've got the perfect grill for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber's, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. With free assembly and delivery of your new grill, along with all the sauces, rubs, and grilling extras, you'll have everything you need for your perfect barbecue. That sounds pretty perfect. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
It's the place with the helpful hardware, folks. Mom, I got it.
I think so too. As you can see, it's the race. The fact that we're an hour we're an hour and 32 minutes into this. We're 92 minutes into this race, and we're already on stage 3. Isn't that crazy? Who's that? With the 47? Yeah, dude. This green car, Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s car.
Yeah, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days.
Yeah, Brad Keselowski just trailing back there in 37. And he's 37 seconds behind the leader.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think. Jack Daniels starts here. From caged spring water to Philly maple charcoal. It's a smooth Tennessee whiskey. Made by those who pour everything into their craft.
Everyone from first place all the way back to 15th, they all pitted on lap 40. Oh, Pagano's off.
Sign up for the new Sonic Rewards program today and get a free drink of Sonic Smash with minimum purchase. Live free, eat Sonic.
To tell you the truth, we can take or leave the extravagance. The attention, the celebrity, the bragging rights, it's the bravado. Because all we've ever really wanted is for every Ford driver to feel this.
Something's wrong with the 22. Oh, there goes a tire just came off. Tire car. Yep, that's going to trigger a caution. There it is.
There is a delay, listeners. Welcome back to Watkins Glen, where Joey Logano has had trouble. He lost a tire, and it ends up on the track, and the yellow flag waves. Well, enough time today.
Yeah, I think that the tire's actually against the guardrail, but that rocker panel, Mike, was coming apart so bad. I don't think they had any choice but to throw the caution. See that left front tire right here? I don't know if it was down before he got onto the brakes, but
it looked like it was. Larry, this warms things up in the old pit box, doesn't it? Well, we got 40 laps to go. We're probably about a lap or two from the opening pit road. Gonna go back racing probably with what, about 36 to go? I think you got to come here and try to save a little bit. A lot of cars still on the lead lap.
I mean, it's not directly on the track, but still. Yeah, wow, the left front tire's cooked.
Yeah, Mike, just to add on the 22 of Joey Logano, about 2 laps ago, he came on the radio and said he felt like something was breaking in the front end of that car, and then it was shortly thereafter we saw that flat left front tire. I'm looking at the wheels that comes off the car right now. The wheel looks fine, so maybe something else more wrong with that 22.
Joey is on a stretch worst of his career since his rookie season. He's been his 30th or worse the last 3 races. Now that little windstorm, that little mini tornado that picked up that 10th word on the racetrack, well, the wind has caught the attention of the drivers today. Here's a radio remix.
There's like a mini tornado going on here, and they'll pick up everything in sight. If they just put in the one on the track, like, usually they're throwing all over the place on the backstretch. But these things tornadoes, yeah, I want you to throw something. Yes, there's a slide.
Just double.
Well, there isn't much dust there to kick up.
Because there's no dust. It's a little, you know.
Well, you can't see because it's pretty much invisible.
a lot of airtime. I'll tell you.
Invisible, there's nothing but the pickup to make it known that there's been there.
They haven't been great. And it is over this time, guys. Yes, sir. 54 has been great.
Does that make sense?
45.
Yeah.
5 races won. Puts the pressure on SVG's pit crew.
I'm sure you'll see a little lead blowing on the bottom. You follow?
As we've seen most of the day right now.
The first two faint.
Wow, SVG and Reddick are going to stay out.
Connor Zillich continues to try to battle his way back after losing a little track position early on. Right now, he is as tight as he's been all day through the right-handers. He needs some help with the rights. Had been a little loose early in the left. That's not a problem.
Larry, do you like it? They're going to be way back. They got it. They got a pit. They got a pit. It looks like to me it's not going to be long after we go back racing. We had so many that came to pit road there, and I think that actually can make it.
Damn, look at all the cars. Come on.
Cars that came to pit road fill up with local race fuel. The poets will probably bioethanol. And we have 39 laps to go in Watkins Glen. It's been an eventful day so far.
The place you call home is important to you, so it's important to Allstate. Home is where you make all your best memories. Backyard campouts, early morning coffees. Oh, look. Well, it's your yard now. Because it's not just the home we protect, it's all the memories you make there. Nice work, you two. Come on, buddy. If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Damn, Brad Kozlowski gained 25 spots because of those drivers pitting.
My name is Daniel. I've been a barista for 8 years, but I wanted to bring my take on real coffee to the community.
Notice how they pit on lap 60. The moment they hit pit road, the tracker says the last pit stop changes from lap 40 to lap 60.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Eddie, we know whether you grill with charcoal, gas, pellet, or griddle. We've got the perfect grill for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. With free assembly and delivery of your new grill, along with all the sauces, rubs, and grilling extras, you'll have everything you need for your perfect barbecue. That sounds pretty perfect. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
No one realized these are 3 specific actions that made Cardi better. 2 months ago, the couple had a drastic breakup on social media, unfollowing each other and cutting all ties due to the crisis of trust. To win Cardi.
Ally helps millions spend smarter and save more for the things that matter most to them. That's why we're the bank that's your ally.
This is Arby's pulled pork and chopped brisket. This is the juicy result of slow smoking meat for up to 13 hours. And this is you forgetting tiny cysts and getting lost in the sauce.
Arby's, we have the meats. Cold smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, take note.
William Byron is the only car a lap down, so he's going to get the free pass.
Different circles, Ross.
Okay. And for the mountains.
We're just 2 weeks away from the greatest spectacle in racing. It's the Indianapolis 500. Only on Fox Sunday, May 24th. All the pageantry, tradition, and excitement of Indy. Don't miss it. Here at Watkins Glen, a couple of developing stories under caution. Riley Herbst, 2 past entering pit road. He'll restart at the back. Only 1 car off the lead lap is William Byron 3 laps down. And Kyle Busch has been suffering from a sinus cold all week. Lost 5 spots on that pit stop. He has asked to have medical attention available after the race. This is radio.
And everybody kind of high, Phil, high hope. Doctor guy, I do after the race. Do you want to miss your bill on your car and at your blood after the race? But I'm going to need a shot. Traffic. It'll be at your butt.
racing can't be any fun when your head is completely stuffed up like that. So, had a good day coming into this pit stop with both RCR cars up in the top 5.
Well, this race has been flipped upside down a couple times, and you don't know if that's going to be the end of it too. You just don't know how these cautions are going to fall, when they're going to fall.
It just baffles me on the fact that a lot of people have picked Chase Elliott more than my 3 other options. The fact that more people are picking Chase Elliott over SVG is wild.
But the cars that just did it, they can maybe make it to the end. Without a caution, these guys in the front are in trouble. Van Gisbergen in the 97, he can probably go about like 75. I would try to lay down about 12 or 13 qualifying laps. Yeah, as much lead as I can. They might do just that. Here's SVG's comments from earlier this weekend.
Not with the tires like that. I think there's going to be a lot of strategy tomorrow, and a lot of execution. Like we saw, Connor made a mistake and just got half a car wide in the marbles, and then he lost 3 seconds for the next 2 laps. So it's all going to be about executing, and I think there's going to be a lot of variables tomorrow. So yeah, I don't think it's an easy race for sure. Like we've had in the past, never easy, but straightforward. I don't think it's going to be like that tomorrow.
SVG's comments after winning the pole yesterday. And Gisbergen Chevy and Reddix Toyota make sure to take note for the restart. Allmendinger up there in 3rd, along with Wallace, McDowell, Nemechek on a little slightly different pit strategy. And here we go. It will be 37 laps to go.
All right, back to green. Here we go.
Allmendinger's going to get a spot here, and they're side by side for the lead in the rear corner.
We start with on lap 62.
Always amazes me that on these road courses, AJ Allmendinger just finds a way to get himself towards the front at the end of these races.
Jonathan Nemechek, joined by Josh Berry for 6. Seeing Josh Berry running near the front of these road courses is something I haven't seen in the 2 or 3 years that he's been in the Cup Series.
That race started 14th, was 25th and pitted for fuel only.
And that tells you how tight this fuel window is. We're just trying to figure this out. We're not very smart.
Logano's gone behind the wall.
It looks like
He's there with Jones.
With those guys that pitted to get that extra fuel.
Increased tire lock.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking a very close pit window of 34 to even 36, somewhere right in there. We only got to go 37. That's their play.
And Cole Custer running 9-2.
Keep an eye on Gibbs. Gibbs is your first car on tires. Have to watch that progression. Here he is right here. He's going to try to, he has a long ways to go on these tires, but manage your tires. Try to pounce on them quick, early. They will be still in these tires, but mind your piece of cues. Do not slide a tire.
Yeah, I think you want to get all you can get right here to try to get yourself in a position to get around as many as these cars as possible, because you got Connor Zillich right behind you, 2 cars behind you, and that's really where Ty Gibbs is racing right now for that lead once all these guys pit. Hear that red limiter right there, headed into turn 6.
Coming up back. 3-3.
Connor Zillich, the 88, just had a wreck from the lockup.
Oh, that's a long way.
Pretty good one. Right into the bus stop. That's exactly what you try not to do early in these runs.
Every time I did that, I just wound up going slower. These kids and these guys that are on the edge like that all the time. Yesterday we saw him rip the splitter off the car. Still came back in and won the race in the O'Reilly Series race yesterday. So always on the edge.
All right, SVG's opened up a cushion between himself and 45.
Getting out there as fast as I could possibly go. If he's doing everything he can do, and all of it, that green car getting closer and closer to Tyler Reddick. Clint, you may have said it. That was the fastest lap he's done in the race right there. There you go.
And that just tells you how much he's been just pacing himself throughout the day. Shane Van Gisbergen is one of the best at underplaying how good he is and the car that he has and never showing his hand. He has to be a great poker player because when it's time to go, that guy can put laps down on the board that nobody saw coming.
Austin Miller, 10th place. He is the third of the cars that just took over tires, and here's what they're telling me.
We need to be long gears everywhere we can. Short shift, long gears everywhere we can.
Save fuel. Look at this.
And those are,
now you're seeing what that guy's really made out of.
Yeah, and those are on tires that have 17, 18 laps on them, right, Larry? I mean, those are lap times that I would have never thought that he could run at this point on that set of tires.
Yeah, Randall Burnett just told Connor Simmons, don't worry about him. He's trying to bait us and run hard. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're pitting. If a caution comes out, it'll help that scenario. But if you're Gibbs, Connor Zillich, and those other guys, you heard 3 card, save fuel. I mean,
if you're Connor Zillich and Gibbs, right? If you're Connor Zillich, the only car you're racing right now is Ty Gibbs. The rest of these guys are pitting.
And now he's in your windshield. Next car. Those are the 2 cars that stopped at lap 61. The first of the 2 cars.
There's one. Hello, Train Stream. Welcome to the live stream. And there goes AJ Allmendinger to second.
Now, Allmendinger is kind of on a middle strategy. Gisbergen stopped at lap 41. Allmendinger 11 laps later. Ty Gibbs 9 laps after that. Reddick's in trouble. McDowell goes by.
McDowell to third.
Heard that car bottom out on the curb, Kevin. It's hard to explain to people at home how hard and how bad that feels when it does that.
Zillich up to 6th place.
Yeah, I mean, those rub blocks on the bottom of the car, and that's why they cut that curve down at the inside into the bus stop, was because the cars were having 15 to 20 G impacts every time they would hit the ground. As you see, Connor Zillich right above Wallace.
So Zillich up to 6th.
Tire lock.
Time I've seen him lock that right front up. He's got trouble coming with that right front tire.
You know how that goes, Clark. You lock that tire up bad the first time.
Are you heading out early? All right, man. Well, have a good rest of your day, man. Ty Gibbs up to 4th now.
Another position gained by Gibbs getting away from him. Yeah, that's exactly right. It never gets better once you slide that tire.
Yeah, and if Gibbs can get himself into a spot where he can find a gap to run 2 or 3 laps at, kind of a reduced rate. But right now he's having a hard time.
Zillich going for 4th now.
Behind him, kind of tick-tack, following him through traffic. So keeps a lot of pressure on him.
Damn, Reddick's fallen to 6th place now.
Maintain that track position to keep control of the race. But really, this is the race within the race between the 54 and 88.
I agree. This is not ideal for SVG. How can they beat him? Been dominant all day long. This is exactly how. Take advantage of opportunities. So Larry, when SVG does pit, he has to pit under green. It's how far from the start of pit road until you exit and get back to speed. Yellow line to yellow line. That doesn't include slowing down to get to the yellow line or getting up to speed. But yellow line to yellow line, including the stop, is somewhere around 40 seconds. We're hearing right now, they just told him about 3 or 4 laps ago, about 10 more laps. So we expect to see him in the next 6 to 7 laps. He's opened up a 4-second lead on the field with 31 laps to go.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
Well, there's always, yeah, I think I'll be around just for Sunday next weekend.
All chaos, full stop, unapologetic, and a hurricane of hell. All the way to victory lane. With the new Sonic Rewards program, things are looking up. Whatever you're craving, you get rewarded for treating yourself. Sign up for the new Sonic Rewards program today and get a free drink or Sonic Smash with minimum purchase. Live free, eat Sonic. Chevy drivers need a truck that shows up the same way they do. That's why Chevy Silverado is #1.
Rossi almost a minute behind the race leader.
Always get it done. As long as Chevy people keep showing up, we'll keep building trucks that do this. Well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on this Silverado or $7,000 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Plus, eligible military personnel can get $1,000 bonus cash on most Chevy models.
What does Skechers' new Aeroburst and Skechers race car have in common? Both come to the ring with hypersonic speed and feature Goodyear rubber for incredible grip. However, one takes a whole team, and the other, you just step in and run. Go fast the easy way in new Skechers Aeroburst.
AJ Allmendinger, Michael McDowell, their tires are 11 laps fresher than the 97. Oh, there goes the 78. It's Catherine Legg. She's going to keep it going. Yeah, she went for a spin. Oh, Reddick's on pit road. See that? Mom.
Welcome to Ladies.
The official hamburger of Trackhouse Racing.
Celebration of life, liberty, and pursuit of speed. Together with Coca-Cola, NASCAR salutes.
29 laps to go. Tyler Reddick made a pit stop because
Unfortunately, I do not have Amazon Prime, so I probably won't be tuning into the races that are on Prime. Although, however, I can watch the onboard cameras on HBO Max. I did it last year in the Coke 600 and at Nashville.
And the 45 Reddick comes back on track in 44th.
Bubba Wallace pitting.
Right there for that little spin of the 78 car, Catherine Legg.
So he was in trouble too, though. Don't forget he had slipped up and dropping spots, and his teammate is on pit road now, Bubba Wallace.
It's a good looking car. It's a good Bubba Wallace off the pit road. Larry, are we starting to worry?
You better believe I'm worried. I'm worried if I pitted that last caution, do I have enough to make it to the end? And I'm worried if I'm like Shane Van Gisbergen, Allmendinger, McDowell, if we don't get a caution, I don't know if we can make that kind of ground up because they've got to come to pit road.
And the other drivers who are in that middle, as you look down the laps since last pit, are Nemechek, Berry, and Suarez. Also probably going to need to stop Cole Custer as well.
I mean, I'm in trouble. I'm worried regardless. Because even if the caution comes out, it's only going to help their cars, and I'm going to have to pass.
Michael McDowell to second. I think it was 31, 35 laps, the fuel window.
Tony Gibbs just needs to stay on racetrack. He's done such a good job all day long. Keep that 88 car at bay, manage that gap, and manage your tires. Long way to go with 27 laps to go.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder what the 88 car behind him is doing. We're seeing
There goes the 54 to third.
pace compared to Ty Gibbs the lap before. But Stay safe and live.
If they're telling him to short shift, like we heard on another radio a while ago, short shift and run the gears long.
Well, they told Michael McDowell because he just took off, made the pass on Allmendinger and moved up to second spot and is pulling away from these cars. McDowell, you heard Travis Peterson telling him what their plan was, what the strategy was, and now it looks like they've taken the reins off and McDowell's taking off. Might as well. You got to pit no matter what.
All right, we're going to be halfway through the stage.
McDowell's last lap, a couple of hundredths quicker than the leader.
I gotta believe those that's not pitted, they're gonna be in soon because this could basically be about splitting everything in half.
They got 24 of the 50 laps run in this stage, so yeah, it's just it's an unfortunate position if all these guys wind up making it on fuel.
When you have a car, it's fast.
The highest running Hendrick car is Alex Bowman.
You got to do your opposite. Whatever they do, you do something different to differentiate yourself and give yourself a chance to get in front of them. And that's exactly
There's
what
Catherine Legg.
Well, it is working. If you see on the graph on the left, has less fuel than anybody else on track. And Larry, if he hits under green, it seems like an insurmountable task to make that up unless everybody else has to pit.
There's the blue flag with the yellow stripe. Captain Legg's just going to just move to the side. Oh, Michael McDowell's pitting.
McDowell was in. All right, Kevin. I want you to tell the pitting at home how we save fuel on this racetrack.
And then he's out and away.
The short shifting of the shift.
Oh, I mean, we're seeing cars pass.
You know, I always like to try to get the thing off the corner, and then you'll actually do your shifts, and then back the car off to 3/4, 5/8 throttle down the straightaway, because you'll lose less time that way by making the car go through the corners at the correct
Yeah, at
speed.
this rate, yeah, SVG's going to have to pit. Well, we are officially halfway through stage 3.
Josh Berry and Kyle Larson have also made a good start.
All right, SVG's in. Looks like the 78's also pitting too. So Ty Gibbs is gonna take over the race lead.
As I look at these lap times, Jamie.
That's an interesting pit sign SVG has. It's and there he goes. There's Michael McDowell. He's going to stay ahead of him.
There's going to be several cars that try to make this.
Oh, absolutely. There may be some not make it. We saw it yesterday in the Rally Series race, but somebody's going to make it. Somebody will. And the problem for that is that two of those somebodies are in the top 2 positions. Gibbs and Zilich both stopped at lap 61. Now, Chase Briscoe's in.
Okay, Reddick's.
Discussion about this economy run. Comfortable with any seat, don't change anything. Smooth with your throttle inputs, and we're right on our number. Doing good so far. 19 Briscoe. Josh?
Well, guys, just an update on the 54. They just told him over the radio you are about a half a lap
short, but you can save where you can. Also reminded them that the 88 is saving as well to manage. Yeah, but it's his racing today. I'm not short for 54.
With this much time left, I'm confident that I can save you this fuel. Especially with the lead they got. That's right back there. Allmendinger's got a hit third. The lead they got on Briscoe right now.
Yeah, but you got Zillage with 2 seconds behind you. That's the gap I have to manage. Just be here, be safe, start to ease off on the throttles, half throttle down that straightaway, and sometimes I want to probably
Let's
take
see,
some
up
guys
to
out and give that crew chief a chance to look at what I'm doing and
22nd.
correct me as we go throughout these last 21 laps.
So behind Gibbs, the next 3 drivers on the same strategy, Zilich, Briscoe, and Dillon, have all been told to save fuel.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm nervous about with the 54 is they just told him his lap times have been a lot faster than the other guys. So it'll be interesting to see how this all works out up front. Regan?
Okay, I just went down to check with the 88 crew chief with Randall Burnett and said, hey, can you make it? How close is it going to be? All I got was a shoulder shrug, and it didn't look like a convincing shoulder shrug to me at that moment right there. And the 3-car of Austin Dillon checking with Richard Boswell. Same result in terms
So
of
Garner's back out. He's 15 laps down.
That's right. At the end of the day, maybe they don't know, but that's the play they're playing.
Yeah, and that was kind of my point to Larry earlier, was somebody's going to try it. His answer was exactly what I thought it would be. Somebody's going to try to make it. And these guys aren't in the Gibbs and Zilich position like Briscoe and Dillon. They've been back there just saving gas from the beginning of the run.
So Shane Van Gisbergen came back on track around 24th spot. He is up to 21st, and he needs to gain 1.3 seconds a lap on the leader to have a chance of getting there before the checkered flag waves. Here's his radio.
We can see that picture from me 3 laps. We'll get to the line. What did I know what to do? Yeah, you're going to have to go get one of these guys for saving.
In other words, you're on your own.
Yeah, pretty much.
21 laps.
Nope, SVG's back in the top 20.
Strategy games continue.
Well, this is how it's going to be unless a caution comes.
Whatever you're craving, you get rewarded for treating yourself. Sign up for the new Sonic Rewards program today and get a free drink or Sonic Smash with minimum purchase. Live free, eat Sonic.
They call us misfits, outsiders, and loners. But we are not alone. You look at a wolf and wake it up with a wolf.
All right, more drivers are pitting. SVG's up to 14th now. Michael Liddell's trailing behind 16th.
Sarah Benzona, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Autobody, LLC.
AJ Allmendinger's in.
They actually sold the twins' name.
Yeah, but stadiums, the kids are so expensive these days.
Oasis Breeze, Tan, and Star.
Beginning of turn, I'm your man.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
What's the right money to use honors?
You know why I'm excited for bottomless apps for $9.99?
Walmart syrup.
I only have a reason to wear my bottomless chaps.
You've been squatting. You've been doing squats.
Yes, I have been. Thank you. Bottomless apps for $9.99. Pushback, cold and smooth survival skills.
If red touches yellow, it'll kill a fellow. But if blue touches white, it's flight. And for the mountains.
Isn't that her only uniform?
I've got us. Tide Evo is a new detergent that's super easy to use. There's a clean power that instantly activates to make body stains disappear. New Tide Evo is real laundry magic.
This is always quarter-pound pulled pork and chopped brisket. Both are smoked slow for up to 13 hours. Tender, juicy barbecue like this isn't magic, although there is a last one.
All these, we have the meats.
SVG up to 12th now. Connor Zillis just closed up to Ty Gibbs about half a second.
Next Sunday, $1 million on the line as NASCAR's best battle in Dover. It's the NASCAR Cup Series all-star race.
We'll be back by Sunday night.
It's all on FS1. 19 laps to go in the Glen at the Glen. The top 12 cars all in the same strategy, as we see our aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear, tried, tested, proven, legendary. And in 12th, Shane Van Gisbergen. That's the 88 you hear using that draft. Gibbs missed a little bit coming up through the S and starting to slip around a little bit too. He's going to feel the pressure. Joey Logano with 16 laps down. Saw him slip again right there.
Logano went by.
Save fuel. Manage the tire wear.
I find it funny that the 22 is faster than the 54, despite being 15 laps down. 97's on the backstretch coming into the chicane.
Now he's almost on the back bumper of that 54 car, Ty Gibbs. Well, Gibbs over the last few laps, several laps, was able to kind of put a pad in between him. He had a 2-second lead, but Logano.
Well, I remember when they restarted lap 63, so this will be tied for the longest green flag run of the day.
So that's first and second, 0.4 of a second apart. And Gisbergen is 12th. Now hitting as hard as he can, but some of the cars that are ahead of him are going to be a tough pass. He's got to get past Hamlin, Chastain, Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, Briscoe. None of whom are going to lay over. Yeah, the crazy part is that lap he was 2 seconds faster than our leader, Ty Gibbs, right there. So he's putting him up and putting him down really quick right here. That lap time is a massive difference. Right now, he needs 1.1 second per lap, but the next
Yeah, SVG's running fast lap times.
I don't see it happening without a caution from the 97 car. He is Superman behind here. He's got a hell of a case behind him, but without a caution, I don't see him catching some of those front runners. 19 seconds back with 17 laps to go. Yeah, I think there's a real possibility if he doesn't get hung up too much here, but
But
this is not what he needs right here. He needs to catch him in the brake zone and go right by him. But this is what will save those guys from him catching him. Is catching him in the wrong spot.
Yeah, SVG Hocevar is going to get past the 77. That's for 11th.
So he had to follow Hocevar through the carousel on the straightaway before making the pass.
Todd Gilliland.
That was Todd Gilliland.
He's going to pit.
Pit road, it looked like right there. And Gisbergen now 19.5 seconds back. So that's the
Michael McDowell's going to get past Hocevar, his teammate.
Yeah, that time for him about 1 second. So it saved those guys up front 1 whole second. Speaking of those guys up front,
We got Bow for the lead right now. All right, this will be the longest green flag run of the race. Up, SVG's up to 9th place now. Damn, he's up to 8th place already. SVG. Oh, 3 wide. That was Michael McDowell. Yeah, Hamlin and Chastain are duking it out back there. Connor Zilch's spotter is also a driver too, Stephen Parsons. He's the son of Phil Parsons.
be able to use, save when you want to instead of when you have to, like Gibbs does.
Oh, Bubba Wallace went for a spin. Yeah, he can't go because if he does.
Now here's some Ty Gibbs radio. That takes me back to the flip side of this, what I saw in Logano. When Logano was racing him to get a lap back, it really hindered Gibbs' speed. He got away from him with a 2-second lead, and it got swallowed.
Damn, SVG is about to be almost on the same straightaway. Oh, excuse me. Up, SVG's up to 7th now.
They'll find that flat spot because right now they're not even running hard. You can hear how early they're lifted into one right there.
And you saw Van Gisbergen pass Chris Buescher for 7th place, and he's now 14.5 seconds back with 14 laps to go. He's coming. Right now, the projection has him catching 3 to 4
Who's that?
laps to go.
Oh, that's Josh Balicki in the 66. It's nice to see MB Garage 66.
The rabbit to run down the chase. If anybody can do it, it's that guy.
And you see just how much he had left in his car. That's the amazing part of this. On those old
There's
tires,
damn Cindric's like right there.
which was, or we ran at 12.99 actually, which was his quick lap. And now,
Damn, he's catching Cindric quick.
great is the fact that he can make those passes so easy under braking and lose so little time.
And I think this time is only going to get easier as it goes. Their tires
13 laps to go.
They're saving fuel, and his tires are fresh, and he's going to roll. And these spots aren't so tight together. He can onesie-twosie him as he goes instead of having to pass 3 or 4 of them to get Meyer back. 13 laps to go. He's now just 12.5 seconds back. That's exactly what I would wish. It's within range.
Oh, it was 2.3 seconds better that lap than I believe it.
Damn, their SVG is close to being on the same street. There's SVG. Oh, they're going. Damn, he's about to run the 2.
Just saw them exit the bus stop, and here he comes in the end. And like I said, the cars that he's going to pass now, easy. They're running.
He's holding down 5th. Better than nothing.
Catch him in the right area, be able to pass it, get into a passing zone. And everybody ahead of Van Gisbergen stopped at lap 61 and has to be at least concerned about fuel.
Yeah, so they're all in fuel saving mode, and they're all on old tires. He's not in fuel saving mode, and he's on newer tires, so he's got twice the things going for him.
It just shows you how much he had in reserve, how much they were pulling the reins back up at Thoroughbred.
And he does that all on his own. I don't even know that he tells his team how much he's holding back or what he's doing, because he's so savvy in the things that he does during practice, what he says in the media. So it's pretty impressive to see.
Damn, they're
still asking Connor Zillich to save. I mean, that might be the saving grace. They are pulling the reins back on these cars, so maybe they can run. We're going to have to see what they're made out of, too, but they can make it into their fuel window.
Yeah, I mean, at the rate that they're going right now, it's not going to matter because he's going to drive right by them even when they're going.
Maybe. See how much they're pulled back. But he's catching them fast.
SVG about to catch Kyle Busch. Man, damn. SVG. Oh, no. Damn, Zillich still can't get around the 54. Come on, there. Oh.
All right, there you go. Turn him loose.
You're going to have to, or he's going to catch us and beat us anyway.
Yeah, SVG about to catch Kyle Busch. Michael McDowell. Oh, spin to Josh Berry. Oh, shit. that Cody Ware? Oh, wow. I think that was Cody Ware that got Damn. Oh. No, do not bring out a Hey, you better not bring out a caution. This race is going good.
This slowed them down really bad this lap for the leaders. 117 for that Pittsburgh. 113.7. That was the 88 Reef radio. It may be too little too late. It is. He's there. Yeah.
Come on, we're almost.
It was over 3 seconds on the 88 car that time. So now we're going to see what this 88 car has.
Just know I'm not.
If he thinks he's better than 54, he's got to make this pass happen right here. He's going to try. Didn't get it.
Let's see. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. I've been paying attention to the leaderboard. I'm having a good day so far. Thank you for asking. Man. Oh my God, he's almost about to go for third place now. Yeah, sorry if I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm just watching I'm just keeping an eye on the leaderboard right now, so I'm not looking at the chat. Yeah, oh wow. I remember that last time Kyle Larson went to Sonoma, I think he did a similar strategy, similar to SVG, and he was able to run the leaders down inside of 10 to go. Yeah, I recognize this strategy. Damn, Zilish still can't get around Ty Gibbs. Wow. Yeah, Ty Gibbs would have won if this race was 10 laps, was the usual 90 lap.
Oh, yeah, you're getting close.
Oh, Zilish is sputtering. Well.
Oh, SVG. Oh my gosh, he is.
Yeah, SVG's getting there.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Where's Michael McDowell? He's fifth. I think Zilish might be out of gas. Yeah, Zilish is out of gas. Dang. This is your best track and you couldn't lead a single. Damn. SVG about to get.
Oh my gosh. What?
Up, Ty Gibbs is sliding. Up, SVG's looking. Oh, yes, here he comes to the lead. SVG back to the front. Wow. Just like that. Wow. I didn't think he was going to catch him, but he did.
Wow.
Yeah, you're not going to stop that 97 from. Yeah, you're not going to stop that 97. That 54 looked like he's about to run out of gas. At this rate, just pit, sacrifice the top 10. It was fun while it lasted. All right, 7 to go. Damn, Larson's the highest running Hendrick driver. Damn, what is up with Hendrick today? Michael McDowell about to overpower the 54 for second.
fans of Travis Peterson's strategy when we heard him explain it to Michael McDowell, but it looks as if this is going to work out for them.
It is.
We had him wrote off.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a fact. We really did. That's why you love road racing.
Oh,
This car's hurt. Yeah, Cody Ware has made, I think, 3 pit stops in the last 3 or 4 laps.
hey, Cody Ware, you better not bring out another caution.
Did not bring out a caution flag. He's made a couple stops for repairs, trying to look around here and get a finish.
At this rate, just park the car, Cody Ware. 6 to go. Oh, wow. 6 to go.
17 laps. He made up 29 seconds.
Wow, 29 seconds and 17 laps. Damn. I'm going to close the voting poll with 5 laps to go. For road courses, it's going to be a little different. I'm not going to go by what the leaderboard says here on your screen. I'm going to go by what I see on the TV. Oh, yep. We're about to.
Well, they didn't bowl a perfect game, but I think they tried a game that I really struck a note for one.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be a spare out of this. So, and this is a great day for Mike. It really is. And this is what you would expect to see Ty Gibbs have a lot of trouble up the corner right there. I think he has some
Cody Ware's back on pit road.
But back to Michael McDowell. He's expected to be good on these road courses and do a good job. And honestly, the rest of the racetracks have been
All right, ending the poll.
And so this was a weekend that you had to have circled for McDowell to get it right. And for the team that's Fire Motorsports and the performance that we've seen out of the 7 and 77, they've just done a great job. And this is what we expect.
Yeah, Cody Ware's just pulling off. Yeah, thank you. Damn. Man, RCR, man, they are having probably their best day. And I thought they were going to be a mid all day, but hey, they proved me. Well, I hope so.
Keep an eye on the 8 car right now also as they came down the back straightaway this most recent time by. They just gave him the all clear, but he's got enough fuel. He can go race these other 2 cars if he wants to right now.
So Kyle was currently 6th with 4th place in sight and possibly 3rd.
Yeah, as long as these guys that haven't pitted have been out there on tires, it feels like they have 2 flat tires in the back. So it's always interesting when they tell you to go and then you try to go harder. The next thing you know, you're like, well, I can't go any harder. I don't have any grip.
Well, the next race where they turn left and right will be the San Diego Street Course. Who knows what SVG, McDowell, and Ty Gibbs and Carzos will do there.
His tires are 9 laps fresher than Reddick's. So Albany are trying to work its way back up into the great finish here.
Yeah, both of those cars.
Well, this race has pretty much turned into the strategy race. There's SVG. Damn, Michael McDowell is almost 7 seconds back. All right, coming to 3 laps to go in the Cup race at Watkins Glen. Shane Van Gisbergen pitted with 25 to go, and in 17, 18 laps, he made up about 25 or so seconds to get back to the race lead. I didn't think he was going to get there, but lo and behold, he did. He made quick work of traffic. Some drivers pitted. And then, of course, you got guys like Ty Gibbs and Carl Zilch who are saving fuel. You had the fall off on the 54. Yeah, it was getting to them.
Horsepower change for the road course.
Kyle Larson again. Well, he did something similar at Sonoma 2 years ago when he last won there. At that track. I think he pitted like under 30, between 30 and 20 laps to go, and he managed to get back to the lead with under 9 or under 10 laps to go. I'll put it at that.
Just set the fastest lap of the race, but he's fired back in 25th after he came in for tires just 5 laps ago.
All right, 2 laps to go.
And we knew that the Zillage car would have a lot of speed, so he's done a nice job today. He still obviously has the speed. Now it just comes down to putting everything together to have them in contention.
2 laps to go. And Shane Van Gisbergen is going to have the whole rest of the NASCAR Cup Series scratching their head, analyzing data, and again trying to figure out how, why, what are we missing, and where are we finding it?
Well, they know where it's at. And he's been here for a couple of years.
All right, getting through the chicane. Zilish is up to 24th. He could probably gain a few spots, but it's going to be too little too late for him. Well, it's going to be far too late, I should say. There's Ryan Preece, Deion Swords, and Denny Hamlin. Oh my gosh, Jonathan Nemechek's in the top 3. Damn, Kyle Busch just got back to 5th place. Well, the tides are changing in the top 10 a bit for everyone below 3rd place. As SVG gets around Ty Dillon. All right, here we go. White flag, 1 lap to go at Watkins Glen for Shane Van Gisbergen. Well, here we go.
Shane Van Gisbergen and his team have put on a clinic in how to attack
Wow.
the race course.
Well, that pit stop strategy definitely worked, that's for sure. Wow.
And that's really what they needed to do today. We felt like this was a do or die day for Trackhouse Racing.
Well, this will be Trackhouse Racing's first win of 2026. Well, the drivers who started 1st and 2nd are pretty much going to finish there. Wow. Damn, Kyle Busch about to get his first top 5 of the season. How about that? Anyways, through the final 2 corners. All right. Checkered flag. Shane Van Gisbergen's going to lead 74 laps and is going to score his first win of 2026. He goes 2 in a row at Watkins Glen. Let's go. Oh, yes. Yeah, looks like Josh Berry went off pace a bit. Obviously, during the offseason, he switched from the 88 to 97, and just like that, the number 97 is back in victory lane. Dang, Kyle Busch dropped to 8th. Dang, Kyle Busch almost got a top 5. Looks like Nemechek got a top 10 too. Wow. Damn. Who would have thought Nemechek would have gotten a top 10? And how about the guys that stayed out on the fuel strategy or in fuel conservation mode? Wow, they managed to hold on.
Followed him all the way back to the top after putting on fresh tires at lap 76. Conscript knew that Shane Van Gisbergen going past Ty Dills to take the lead for the final time today. He led 4 times for 75 laps. Ty Dills led 17. Mike McDowell 5 and Ross Chastain 3.
Yeah, if SVG wasn't in this race, Michael McDowell would have undoubtedly won this race. Oh well, RCR had a good day still. How the hell? What happened to Kyle Busch? Did he get shuffled out of the way? Anyways, wow.
Guards sure kicked their butts on this racetrack. I know we showed the odds at the beginning of the day, and he came in this race as what, minus $1 million, or something like. Might as well have been. Yeah, it'll be first next time.
Great so. Yeah, it was so bad that they gave you the rest of the field. Clay took the whole field. I took him. How'd that work out for us?
Mike Now, a strong second place finish, 7 seconds back. Ty Gibbs held on for third.
Dang, when it comes to these road and street courses, pretty much 99% of the time I pick SVG to win. He's usually ends up winning. Damn, my luck is so good.
Oh, he's doing it backwards. He's doing it backwards?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is doing it backwards.
No, he's going forward.
Yeah, he's going. Wow. There's the drone. At least we don't have. At least we don't have to say that he's a waste of a playoff spot anymore. We can actually enjoy this one. Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Now I get to kick the football.
Wow. Way to go, SVG.
Folks, you've just seen one of the greatest performances in the history
Great birthday present, too.
Again.
Wow.
He's captured the hearts of these American fans. The New Zealander, birthday boy this weekend, light the candles. What a nice present this checkered flag will be for Shane Van Gisbergen.
Wow. Let's go, SVG. Wow.
You see Jamie Little down in the midst of that celebration. Jamie?
He gets his helmet on. There's this pit crew talking about the driver. Shane Van Gisbergen. There's the rugby ball. Get it ready, Shane. Gonna sign that and kick it to the fans. Here it goes.
There goes the rugby kick. And there it goes into the Oh. Oh.
Shane, you had to come in and pit. You blended in about 26 with 24 laps to go. You absolutely put on a clinic. How did you do it, especially this time in a number that means so much to you, your first time winning here in the 97?
Yeah, you're right. Unbelievable to win with 97. Yeah, Super Bowl Chevy was great. Thank you to Trackhouse. We went very good in practice, and then
the 97 hasn't won a race as a number since the Kurt Busch days in the early 2000s.
I wasn't sure how it was going to work, and then to run them down like that, very, very special to do 2 in a row.
And now these wins do not guarantee anything.
There is crew chief.
Yep. So he's not going to be anything
on your racetrack in NASCAR, learning these ovals. That's what we primarily do. But when you come here and you get to run on road courses, how much fun is it? Show everybody here what you're capable of. This is your
he's not going to be a chase filler.
It's not easy. Everyone's really good. There was a lot of pressure there, and McDowell was good. Connor was good. Tyler Reddick, there was some really good guys, and a lot of pressure. So just stoked for these guys, you know, to
SVG.
Speechless. It's so cool.
Congratulations, Shane Van Gisbergen wins that walk-in Glen.
He came from 29.2 seconds back in 18 laps. Look at that.
That's pretty amazing.
SVG. It's a
26
minutes.
And he won by 7.5 seconds. He just absolutely put on a clinic. And I think that his ability to be able to pass, I know he had better tires, but being so efficient with the passes and being able to make those so efficiently just puts him in a
That just
great
tells you
spot.
how good SVG is in this part.
See the whole field right here pretty much except for he and Reddick decided to pit, and we thought he was in big trouble at that point to be able to put all this together. Didn't know he had enough time left to do exactly what he did, but he did it, and it wasn't even close.
Well, I think it was a coordination of the job.
I think he saved up.
When he took off, he really showed
He saved up,
strength and how fast he really
stayed behind, got his card together, and then you know,
there was only one driver who could race anywhere near Van Nisbergen today, and Regan is with him.
Well, that's right. Mike McDowell had to make up a similar gap at the end of the race there to get yourself all the way back up to second place. Up and down day, had some strategy stuff going on, a little bit of everything. It's been a rough stretch for this number 71 team. How good does this result feel?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great to get this Go Going Chevrolet in the top 5. There was moments where I thought, maybe we can hang with SVG, and it felt like he was just pacing himself off and he'd take back off. But, in that second stage there, we got a little bit off strategy, and then we recovered well, which Travis did a great job of getting the track position when we needed it. Just not quite enough to run him down.
Kyle Busch, I don't know what happened, but he slipped the ace.
It's great to get momentum back on our side. We needed it after a rough, few weeks, but we wanted to get the victory late. So proud of Spire, proud of my guys. They worked really hard. Happy Mother's Day to my wife and all the mothers out there. Great day. We'll build on it and hopefully get ready for Charlotte 600. And I would like to make that All-Star race too. That'd been another plus for me. As you were getting buried in the back a couple times in the middle of the race.
Also, Allmendinger finished 7th too.
We restarted there 27th. I wasn't sure how that was going to work out, but we made pretty quick work to get near the top 10 and cycle around again, and then we got a little bit of track position. But I don't know even if we restarted right behind us.
Wow.
That last stop we came out right with him, and he still had a bit of pace on us. So
yep. Last week is the next week is the last race on Fox before they go to Prime, as far as the Cup Series is concerned. Trucks will be on Fox all season, and then all parts CW. So yeah. Wow. Man, SVG did what he needed to do. I wasn't keen about him staying out, and of course he did, and he pitted with about halfway through stage 3. I didn't think he was going to get back up there, but holy crap, he made up 25, 26 spots in a very short, in 18 laps. Wow. Obviously, he had to work through the field. Obviously, some drivers pitted, and some drivers just let him by. Obviously, got to let the fast cars by. Ty Gibbs, he too was on a strategy as well. But same with Connor Zilisch, and obviously, I'm surprised their fuel held up. Yeah, I think Zilisch may have ran out. I think they didn't get Zilisch's car filled up all the way, but it is what. Well, the final stage of this race pretty much became a strategy race, a fuel mileage race for some. Wait, exit.
After this was over, Wallace finished 29th. Bell finished 21st. All right. We're good?
I don't think we're good right here.
Not that good. Okay. But they'll sort it out. They've got 2 weeks to sort it out before the next point race. So going into the All-Star race, now a big change in the points here.
Tempers a bit. All right, Chase Elliott's 3rd in the point standings. Not bad. Denny Hamlin's 2nd in points. Reddick still holding on to that giant points lead, 129. Hocevar 7th. Kyle Larson 8th. Brad Keselowski 9th. All right, SVG is 283 points. 284 points back. So he's within the bubble. Briscoe, Logano, Chastain, Allmendinger on the outside looking in. It's good to know that the Hocevar.
Austin Dillon ran in the top 5 for the majority of the day.
when it came to Hocevar and SVG, these wins don't guarantee a playoff spot anymore. I like that.
Man, God is so good. We work really hard on these road races. I put a lot of effort into them to get better.
But anyways,
Don't qualify great, but Richard Bob's
yeah,
on the team, the Bass Pro Shop.
Michael McDowell was on a similar strategy. So in the SVG, he obviously pitted a lap before. Imagine if it was the other way around. Michael McDowell would undoubtedly won. Man, both the 97 and 71 both worked their way up through the field, and the 45 too.
We've been working really hard at RCR. Get Bioethanol, Dow, Red Street, Bass Pro Shops, everybody that helps us go around. Chevrolet, we put a lot of effort into it, and it's cool that Kyle and I both are racing. He scared me into the bus stop with like 2 to go. He just gave up on saving fuel, and he ran out at the line. It was kind of fun getting him back by the lines. Just good.
With all that said, that is going to wrap up.
Happy Mother's Day to my mom, my wife.
Library Stars here on the channel today.
Solid six-place finish for Austin Dillon, J-Man.
Well, Connor Zilich ends up bringing it home 20th. But that was about the best effort we've seen from you in a cup car, battling up front most of the time. But take us through what happened, Connor. If you know what type of tire that took you out, essentially.
Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly, what actually cut the tire there at the end. We were running on those tires for a long time, so, not surprised to see it happen necessarily, but, just frustrating. I mean, we had a really good day going. At worst, we were going to get ourselves our first top 5 and walk out of here with something. Congrats to Shane, Trackhouse, everybody. Everybody makes this happen. It's really cool what we built on these road courses and how fast our cars are. So cool to see him win. Had a good day in a Red Bull Chevrolet. Didn't quite end the way we wanted it to. I needed last year's race length of about 92 laps.
Tyler Reddick continues his hot start to the year. He's definitely going to extend that points gap by a pretty good margin.
Best career finish for Chase Briscoe here at Watkins Glen.
RCR cars top 10.
You're another one of those drivers
that's coming out tomorrow.
Towards the end of the race. Talk to me about that battle there. How you were ultimately
Chase Briscoe needed a good finish too, because the last several weeks it's just been abysmal. So Briscoe really needed that. It's only his 4th top 5 finish this season. Thanks, Shayer, for stopping by, man. I hope you enjoyed today's race, and I'll see you next week. I'll stream next week's All-Star race, but not the other races, the O'Reilly and the truck race, because I'm going to be out of town those days. Anyways, wow. Well, next year, Watkins Glen returns to the Chase, and I can't guarantee stage cautions will be gone by then, but we'll see. If they're going to keep stages, I hope they can just keep the stages, but not have them be stage yellows. Like they just run through the stages and there's no caution or anything. I want to see how Austin SVG would do in a road course race with no stage yellows. I'm pretty sure it'll be the same. But yeah, there was no doubt that SVG was going to win today. Michael McDowell, I'm going to run through this again. McDowell, much needed 2nd place finish. Just a little bit off SVG, but he's on the same race pace. Ty Gibbs, Chase Briscoe, 3rd and 4th. Reddick, 5th, continues his hot streak. Both RCR cars finished top 10. A.J. Allman Jr. 7th. Cindric 9th. That 3rd place starting spot really paid off. Now, if someone were to tell me that Nemechek was going to finish top 10 today, I wouldn't believe them. But somehow, some way, Jonathan Nemechek somehow managed to finish 10. Wasn't expecting it, but hey, I'm happy he was there. Let's see. As for Zilich finished 20th. Could have been way better. Eric Jones 19th. And man, Hendrick, what happened? 23rd through 25th and 36th. What was that? Guess it just wasn't our day today. I mean, it was very obvious from the get-go. So Yeah.
season, I want to talk about the surprises. The biggest surprise to me is Spire Motorsports. I think the biggest gain out of any organization in NASCAR has to Spire. The Toyotas continue to impress.
That's going to do it for this stream. Wow. Well, I think this aero package, I guess you can say it worked. I mean, we saw passing. It's not like drivers were being held up by dirty air or anything. There were battles here and there. We saw different strategies, comers and goers, you name it. Obviously, SVG was the best car all day, so he rightfully deserved it. So, yeah. All right, with that said, I will see you all next. Oh, yeah, another thing I forgot to mention. This is the longest we've gone without Tyler Reddick winning, just so you know. Anyways, with that said, I will see you all next Sunday for the All-Star Race at Dover. Let's see how it goes. And with that, I will see you all next weekend. Hope you all enjoy the stream and have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon. Oh, yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the moms up there, including mine. All right, y'all. See y'all next Sunday. Have a good rest of your day. And yep, see y'all then. All right, bye everyone. Peace out.